Welcome back to Hidden Power. This is a Pokemon podcast, and the Indigo Disc DLC is out today. In this video, we're going to be reviewing the entire Datamine. We're going to be reviewing all the new Pokemon, all the new evolutions, all the new Paradox Pokemon. There's a Mythical Pokemon. We've got new Pokemon moves to talk about, new abilities. Everything is in the Datamine. I'm so excited to get into it. Also, I have not looked at any of the Pokemon, so this is going to be a raw reaction. My name is DustyGogoat. I'm also with the LumiosePost.
Hello.
And SoulSilverArt.
What's up?
How you guys doing? Are you enjoying the Indigo Disc so far? How long have you played?
The
Not
20
long.
minutes I played of it.
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Same.
I tried to.
I'm ready for that home update, man.
For sure.
It was
Yeah.
6 hours in for Teal Mask, and or maybe 5 hours
Yeah.
in, and now it's 30 hours.
I think I played like 2 or 3 hours. I was excited to just bring all of what I did for Teal Mask was like dump in all of the existing Pokemon that are in the new decks for the Indigo Disc that I already have in my living decks, just so I can just check that off and make capturing easier. It's just something I don't even need to worry about, right? That's my play style, and I'm so disappointed I can't do that.
Yeah.
And Soul,
Yeah.
Soul, we actually talked that, I mean, you told us that a lot of your team was going to be comprised of Pokemon from other games, Pokemon that you would get in, through access of Pokemon Home. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, most of them are already accessible through home.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I moved them over before the maintenance.
Sure.
And that was that.
That's
But
smart.
I still want Necrozma, and
Yeah.
I have a shiny Duraludon that I want to evolve.
That's sweet. That's really
'Cause
good.
I've seen the shiny, and it's epic.
That's,
I want it.
Oh,
The shiny is good for our Chowdon. The shiny's very good.
Is it? Okay. This is crazy. Honestly, I don't even know how I have not looked at anything. I was just really busy yesterday, and then
We're supposed to be like hype, right? But at the same time, like I don't know how much you slept, but
I did not.
I know.
slept.
I didn't sleep good, and we even joked off camera. I literally threw up like 25 minutes
Yeah,
ago.
man.
I guess I'm that excited.
He was
Lumi-
so
He just
excited.
threw up. That's like a real thing. That's not a joke.
I think I don't think it was from excitement. I think I'm probably ill, but that's fine.
My belly doesn't
still
feel
here,
good.
though.
I'm so
He's
excited.
still here. As long as you don't throw up on camera,
Yeah.
we're good.
Did you eat any
Oh no, I'd never. Did I what?
On the way home last night, I was driving home and I call Lumi. I'm like, all right, how do I get the game? Is it in? Is the downloadable? Can I just like update my game, whatever? And then I started asking him to like describe all of the new Pokemon to me, as if he was like a leaker, right? It's like another layer of like a leak, right? He
that's
describes
fun. That's
actually
fun.
what they were.
I'm just saying. I think I might have done a better job than Ku at this.
Yeah.
Just saying.
But it was also, yeah, I think so. And it's kind of fun because like also you were like giving me some like, editorials on it, right? You were like, I don't really think this one's very good. Soul said on Twitter he doesn't like Entei. But I'm excited to see what these things actually look like. I can't. Can we just start with that? Can I just pop
Oh,
up?
Definitely.
Let's do that.
Wait. Before we do that, obviously, we're about to spoil the new Mons. If you don't like
Well,
that,
yes.
We're going to show them.
everything is
going to
be spoiled.
Everything.
Everything
The
is gonna be
game is
spoiled.
out as well, so
Right.
eventually you will be spoiled.
Right.
within
We won't
the
be doing
next-
story spoilers today, so you're free on that front. But
Yeah, thank you. That's good. All right, so let's hop up. What do you think? You guys want to go over to Pokeeos? Let's start
you
here.
can do that or Soul's Twitter, honestly.
Let's do. You think Pokeeos is gonna be? Which one will allow me
You
to
should hop back and
reveal it
forth. Maybe
slowly?
just-
Which one will
I
allow
would
me
just
to?
start.
I don't know. Do they have the home models on there? I haven't been on there since it's been up because I've like avoided the internet like the plague.
Oh, I don't actually.
Apparently
you
not
know-
the actual plague.
Where's
Do you know how to go to my highlights on it?
your Twitter doesn't even show up, Soul.
It was at the
Yeah,
very
yeah.
top, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right there.
I don't want to click it. Is there spoilers?
No.
Not
Hit
story spoilers.
highlights.
Scroll down, and I'll tell you
No,
when you
don't
can
scroll
stop.
down.
Okay,
Don't
click
scroll down.
highlights.
Click highlights.
All right. Highlights.
We can look. You
I
won't
really
see.
don't want to be spoiled. I
Well,
want to be
it's kinda-
spoiled. I just want to be like
Do
I
you
want to
wanna
see.
be spo-
I want to
wait,
see
don't
one thing at a
move.
time. I want to see one thing at a
Okay,
time.
then don't move at all because the way that we were spoiled, it's just a sheet and it's all of them.
All of them.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Let's do
so
Pokeeos.
Yeah, do Pokeos and just
Maybe type
go
them
one by
in one
one.
by one.
Yeah.
Type them in one by
All
one.
right. Tell me what to type in.
Let's do
You already
Entei
know
and
the
Terrarium
names.
first.
I don't know the
Entei and
names.
We got
Terrarium
the
first.
names. We got
Gouging
them.
Fire.
We nailed the names. There
Let-
was no.
All right. Gouging fire.
Question.
Wait. We're starting with the
Gouging-
Paradox. Should
Yeah,
we?
let's not
Yeah,
start
I
with
think so.
Gouging Fire. Let's not start with Gouging Fire though.
But you love
Gouging
all right.
Fire.
Gouging
All right, fine.
Fire. Oh, I see it. Oh, dude. What the heck? What is on its face?
Click it,
Scroll
and there
down.
might be a bigger picture.
Scroll down.
Oh, I like that.
There
Hold
has
on.
to
We're recording, right? All right, we are recording.
Yeah, you have to scroll down though, so
Yeah, we can't see it
we
on our
can't
end.
see what you see.
Oh,
There you
dude. That's
go.
insane, dude. It looks like a cat still.
Yeah.
That's cool. I
told
like
you
this.
It was like the least amount of change.
I like this a
between
lot.
Entei and-
I like this.
Why?
So this is not a
think it's cool.
Triceratops, right?
It's
a
not a
Gaia-
Triceratops.
Skyacosaur, something like that.
Sure, yeah.
I would have rather it been a Triceratops. Can you even?
How is this bad? Why don't you think?
Bro
why
looks like he got bananas on his head.
it does.
Just bananas.
I do like Tropius.
Stop.
This is it. So what is that Pokemon called, or what is the dinosaur called?
I'm trying to figure it out. It's like a Sciatica.
Because I can pull that up. This thing is cool.
Sciatica, I don't know.
I like the
No,
colors.
Sciatica.
This is not what I expected. I definitely would have preferred a flying Entei.
Styracosaurus. That's what it is. Styracosaurus.
Give me the letters.
STYRACO.
I got it.
Saurus.
Ew. Why would they base it on this? I mean, that's kind of cool. It's not really a Triceratops. Yeah, you can't really. Can you see this? You guys seeing this? Yeah, you can
A
barely
little
see
bit.
it.
We
we're
can see
seeing it,
like
we're seeing it.
it's a little cut off.
It's
but yeah.
yeah. I don't know if that's a. I mean, Triceratops are sick. Why not make it based on a Triceratops?
Can I just say, like, I knew that I was not gonna like this just because of that, like being
Yeah.
a Triceratops, but I just had a little bit higher hopes that I would kind of like it. It's just
Yeah.
so bad in every way.
How
I don't think it's like F
I
tier
don't
for
know how
me,
you
but
can
it's
think.
just-
Wait, why do you think it's bad? It's no different. I think it's very similar, but you don't like Entei, right?
Because I don't like Entei. It's
Yeah.
literally Entei with a giant thing on its head, and like
I
the
love it.
I
really
think it's
gross
really cool.
looking-
You don't like the claws?
Why does it have claws in the front and paws in the back?
Because it has no. It's the yeah. I guess
Because
it does look like
cats
a mix
can
of a cat.
retract their claws, right?
But
So
why
it
is
just
a
does.
cat?
It has them retracted in the back.
It shouldn't be a cat though. I wonder
But
if
it
that's
is
Yeah,
part
that is
cat.
weird that it is part cat. That is kind of weird. It should have the face of a dinosaur.
I wonder if that spike thing on its back is like just along its like what is it called?
Spine.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, along its spine, or if it's like too like Entei normally is.
What would you like normally? What would you like it to be?
I think it's not on its spine. I think it's normal, but I would like it to
Wait,
be
do
on
we?
its spine.
Is this accessible in the game? Right? Do we have like
Yeah,
a?
but I haven't seen anyone get it or anything.
Yeah, you have
It's
to.
very hard
you
to
have
get right now.
Get,
For too
like
early.
200 Pokemon in the Blueberry.
Well, I'll do that.
Pokedex
Just,
to get it.
oh, I see. Because home isn't
It's
out.
the
It's like
same
Blood
kinda
Moon
thing.
or Saluna.
Yeah, it's the same thing as
Oh.
Ursaluna, except you don't actually have to finish the dex. Apparently, you just have to catch
Just
200
200.
Pokemon.
Okay, well that's still super accessible. I don't know. This is definitely it's like underwhelming because it doesn't change that much. This is the same thing. Like I feel like future Paradox Pokemon got a lot of flack because they didn't change that much.
Yeah,
even
you're right.
though even though they do change a lot, I think this is cool.
There's
You're right.
past ones that don't change that much either. Like,
Sure.
and this, I don't.
Are there?
I never liked the brown of Entei. Okay, and that is just here and prominent, and the like blue.
I guess
don't know.
I guess I don't like that it's like hair, like it's furry. Like if it's a
Yeah.
dinosaur, make it a dinosaur. Oh yeah, there's a shiny.
The shiny is nice.
I like the
I
shiny.
do
The
like
shiny's
a
cool.
lot better. Yeah,
I mean, dude, it's
because the colors. The
I
colors
mean,
are so much better.
I could see Wait, what's it called?
Yeah, the darker brown is better. That deeper.
Even the claws
Gouging
are less.
Fire.
Spot brown.
Yeah,
It's just
the
colorful.
The claws are just less, prominent.
You don't like that?
I
I would think you would like the blood red claws.
Nah, not with the color of its skin and the brown fur.
Interesting. It is a lot of color.
A lot
From
of
far-
yellow though, Soul. You like yellow?
Yeah, I do. Listen, when I first saw it, it was like farther away,
Yeah.
and like you can't see like its eyes. Its eyes looked like they had almost like no pupils, and it was like kind of crazy looking. And I was like, oh, I might like this. I might actually like. And then I zoomed into its face, like saw this, and I'm just like, oh, its face and it's everything.
Yeah.
You could once you zoom in, it was just
There were some people who sent me like full like that spreadsheet that you're talking about, and I had to like look away. And I think this is what I kept seeing, probably because of how bright it is. Like just like the glimmer of it, right? Like I didn't actually see what it looked like, and I think I thought I was gonna like it a lot more. However, I think something here is if you see it on its side, like if we actually see its side profile, you're gonna see this spike, all of these spikes, especially the massive horn sticking out of its front.
Yeah.
You're gonna see that a lot more prominently, which might actually make you like it
don't-
more.
I don't hate it. Like, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's just...
It's like a different Entei. I think this is cool.
I will say I like it, but I will say my one critique of it would be that that element doesn't look organic, right? Like, it looks like it's placed on him. So that would be my one complaint. It doesn't look like it's part of the body.
Interesting, yeah.
To me,
Yeah.
but
They really tried
I
to,
think
like...
seeing it in game will fix that for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say as well, like, these are just like their home models, so like seeing them
is gonna
in
make a
action
difference.
changes everything, and their art too. Like,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
the art will look just like this.
Yeah.
The art looks like the home models.
I think this is cool, honestly. I mean, it's not what I wanted. I like the colors. I like how I like contrast and saturation.
Yeah,
This is
I
cool.
do too. I just hate the colors themselves.
Oh man. All right, well,
I hate the brown.
I got to see Bolding Iron Boulder, right?
Iron Boulder.
Iron Boulder.
Wait, so wait. Oh, this is what it looks like.
Oh yeah, there's the Pokedex.
Oh, that's cool, Soul. You don't like that?
Nope.
All right, here we go. Here's the Dex entry. There are scant few reports of this creature being sighted. One short video shows it rampaging and spouting pillars of flame. It resembles an eerie Pokemon once shown in a paranormal magazine. That Pokemon was said to be an Entei regenerated from a fossil. Interesting. That's cool. So
I agree with Lumi. Like, in that picture especially, it just looks like Entei with the giant thing on its head.
sure, yeah.
It's really not that different, and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like slightly different.
What was Entei movie book? There were a bunch of legendary Pokemon depicted in the book.
Yeah, like
in the movie.
sun and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if maybe it took inspiration from that, right?
Nah.
Let's take
I
a
don't
look.
think so.
Yeah, this just looks like Entei, right?
That might have been better.
And then we got so these are that's pretty cool too. Dude, that's sick. This needs to be our new mascot, the Ultra Unknown.
The thing's crazy looking.
So crazy. Wait, what about the sun? I just want to see the sun before we move on.
Exit out of what you're on, like,
yeah,
because it was right there in the corner, like, but that's covering it up.
Oh,
there
right
it
here?
is. Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't look like it at all. That would definitely be like
No.
Solgaleo, right?
All I have to say,
or
in
a creepy
closing-
old man in the sky.
It could
either
be,
way.
yeah. It's like the
Yeah.
Teletubby sun.
It's a man.
It's very creepy.
Yeah. In the
All right.
Like Teletubbies. All I have to say in closing with the Paradox Beasts is, yeah, I think they're worse than the originals.
Really?
I don't even like the originals.
Which is your
Yeah, but
favorite
that's
of
fine.
the Paradox Beasts?
My favorite of the Paradox Beast and the just regular Beast is Suicune. It's my favorite of.
Okay, but what about of just the Paradox Beast? Is it Walking Wake?
Yeah, Walking Wake.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure because like Raging Bolt is okay. It's just so ridiculous, and I like it until it
love it.
removes the thing
love it
around
too.
its face. Once it removes the thing around its face, I'm out.
Yeah.
Like,
I agree.
I'm
I can
out.
understand that. I mean, I
think-
don't agree, like, share that opinion, but I can see that.
Yeah.
It is worse without it.
I think
So
Walking Wake is like too creepy. I don't know.
I just why?
Nah, I
would-
love it. It looks like it's straight out of Jurassic World. I love it. Or
Yeah.
Park,
I wish they
whichever
had
one.
gone more in that direction with all of them instead of trying to make them just absolutely ridiculous.
Crazy.
in
Yeah.
every-
I gotta say, I do love the Fire Dragon type. This is really nice.
That
Like,
is cool. It doesn't look like a fire dragon, but all right.
Well, the dragon is
Pokemon.
abstract, right? It's
It's Pokemon.
it's like a dragon energy. All right, I like this a
Iron
lot.
Boulder.
Let's go to Iron Boulder.
You type it in.
Iron Boulder.
I'm not gonna look at my screen. It's gonna pop up. I'm gonna press. Okay, that didn't work.
Oh,
Yeah, that didn't work. You need to just click it.
you have to click it. Don't worry, you won't get that spoiled of this thing anyway.
So Lumi said he doesn't like this at all. Okay, that's really interesting. Weird. I don't like this.
See, so
It's
I love
Iron
this.
Treads.
I
It's
don't
Iron
like
Treads.
this. This
I
is
kind of love it. Okay,
come on,
a whole lot.
but it has
I
this
think
flat
is this
face.
the shiny?
It's got like a Lincoln
this is
log
not the
for a
shiny.
Oh, this is
shoulder.
regular.
The
Okay.
shiny is kind of awful. The shiny is literally
Yeah.
just it's just
This is not good.
That's
fully
funny.
silver.
This is not
But
good. This had
people
so
don't
much
like-
potential.
Listen, it's the home model though to me. Like the rest of it is amazing.
Why
After
is
this, I'm
it?
gonna show you like all the rest of them with the drawing.
It looks better there in the Pokedex than it does in the home model
can
because
see it
the
in the
home model
environment.
legit looks almost exactly like Iron Treads, body type wise.
Yeah, it looks like a circle.
Like just sphere with legs sticking out.
rock psychic. That's not even a good type, is it? That's like Claydol.
No. I mean, you give anything rock and it's bad, just about.
Dude, I don't like this at all. That's actually a pretty big disappointment because regular Terrakion. Let's do this.
Here's the thing: is I like it a lot, but I'm not gonna fight for it. I mean, I will probably a little bit. I will a little bit. I like it way better than regular Terrakion.
Like regular Terrakion, I literally thought it would just be like more, like a sleeker Terrakion, and I thought these things would be really cool, but it doesn't actually have the same silhouette at all. It doesn't at all.
It's way bigger.
It is.
Which
is disappointing.
Really like it. I really like it.
Really?
A whole lot. The only thing I don't like is like.
That's what I don't like.
It's weird leg things that are like actual parts of a machine, which I get.
Which
that's why,
does make sense.
Yeah.
But
it looks like a literal machine.
Like you would think.
You gotta see it more.
This is. I don't know why this is. I think I expected. Yeah, it is bigger. That's the issue, right? The body is way bigger. Where normally
it's kind of like Boulder-ish.
Yeah, but its horns. Its horns were much bigger than its face, right?
I don't think you can judge it well looking at it like that.
Sure. Even this one.
See it in. Yeah. I mean, maybe it is because the body is so much bigger now. It makes it look like the horns are smaller.
Like it doesn't look proportional. I don't like this at all. Yeah, that's too bad. Man, all right.
It is better in that picture than the home model. I do think the home model kind of... I haven't seen this picture of it, so that helped it a little bit for me, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it.
This is what it's going to be like, man. Everyone's going to like the stupid, weird Entei, and I'm going to like this guy, because he's just so good.
So let's do some self-reflection. Why do you think that
my dad used to always tell me... Yeah, my dad used to always tell me when there's, 5 people in the room and they're all saying something different from you, you might be the one that's wrong.
Yeah.
It's not about being wrong here, guys. It's about what you
it's
like.
an opinion.
And I really like this, and I really don't like the other one.
Sure. All right, so it's Dex entry. It resembles a Pokemon described in a dubious magazine as a Terrakion that had been modified by an evil organization. It was named after a mysterious object recorded in an old book. Its body seems to be metallic.
Modified by an evil organization, Team Plasma.
Yep. This is
a theory there,
bro. Yeah, I know. Seriously,
the ancient Team Rocket,
or
the future, I guess,
or the rainbow.
Future, it'd be like the super future.
I mean, yeah, this is weird, man. I don't like this at all. This is actually a disappointment.
I think that the home model is just bad, but I think that as a whole, it's good. I like it still, but
I think the best. I like Iron Valiant a lot for Future Paradox, and I like Virizion. I like Iron Leaves a lot.
That's funny because Iron Leaves is arguably the one that looks the most like.
I think Iron Crown.
But that's why I think that's why I like it. It's just
Iron
super
Crown is
sharp
100%. And Iron Crown is 100% the best.
No, at all. No.
Yeah.
Of the 3.
No.
Yes. Of all.
Bro, Iron Leaves is clearly the winner. Clearly. All right, you want to? I'll show you Iron Leaves. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, I know what it looks like. I don't like it.
What is not to like?
It's pretty good. It's pretty. I don't dislike it at all. I love it.
It's so good.
Yeah, I don't. I say I don't like it. I do not dislike it. It is a Pokemon to me. Like this is the definition of C tier for me. Like I don't care either way.
This Iron Crown is peak though. It is the best. It's the best future one to me.
Well, of all the paradoxes?
All the paradoxes. What? Slitherwing and Iron Crown. Those are the two.
That's what is it about it that you like?
I don't know. I love the color.
Shape is cool.
Yeah, the
I guess I do appreciate the horns a little bit more.
The only thing I don't like are its little boots, and that's it. Like everything else is amazing. The color's amazing. The face. Everything.
Maybe it's just a concept I don't care about. I mean, yeah, I never even. Like, what is it, Cobalion? Yeah.
I don't like Cobalion. And this is
I don't like Cobalion at all. To me, it's just metal Cobalion.
Destroys it. No.
Interesting. Man, that's weird.
Do you like Virizion, Dusty?
I've always.
Oh, you looked at this already. There you go. You can just look at that. Look at that and tell me you don't like it. That's like its own.
That's a little bit cooler.
I
like this a little bit more. It looks like it's got the weight of like a Heatran, right?
Sure.
I want to know if there's really no more information. Oh, so we have its stats right here. Is this good, Lumi?
They all have good stats.
It's a paradox, so it's like, it's going to be fast and hit hard, so that's good.
Fast.
And it has pretty good defense, so yeah.
Dude, it's fast.
This is the first time I'm looking at it because I don't care about the Mon.
Can you believe how fast it is?
The issue is go down and look at what it's weak to. Ground, insanely common. Water,
Yeah.
insanely common. Ghost, insanely common. Steel, insanely common. Dark, you know.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah,
It's-
I mean,
its
Terrakion was
typing is not great.
Terrakion was like a force to be reckoned with, right? In the original in Gen 5.
I don't remember. I was like just getting into like singles then.
Yeah, look at, is this a new move, Mighty Cleave? I guess we gotta stay in order, right?
Yeah.
Or do you want?
Hey,
I mean, yeah.
Is there another Pokemon that's Rock Psychic? I'm trying to remember. Like, I'm racking my brain. I feel like there is, but I can't think of it.
I want to say, I know it's not, but
I know there is one, but I cannot think of it. That's gonna drive
there's
me
no
nuts.
Rock Ghost. I'm tempted to say BEM is, but it's
Lunatone and Soul Rock.
Sure, very
Yeah.
forgettable.
Yeah, I don't feel bad for forgetting that.
Are they the only ones? Because I feel like there was some.
That is the only one it pulled up when I searched Rock Psychic. Let's see.
Bro, they
mean,
definitely look at how
make it
good
right.
this is. This is so good. Oh, I really do like this too. I like this.
Well, see, that's the. I was gonna save these for later, but these are the
Why?
drawings. For, like,
Yeah,
the
that's the
icons.
only one.
You see, the icons are
Yeah.
different. This is a
Yeah, you
whole-
can't see its eyes.
These look even more like bananas.
It's a Tropius paradox.
Bananas.
Yes. Bananas.
The
bananas.
real Paradox Entei was the
Oh,
Tropius
and
we
it's
made
slow,
along the
dude.
ways.
Its stats are not good.
It's not slow. It's a base speed of 91.
No, if it's
That's not crazy fast, but you figure that outspeeds Dragonite, that outspeeds, Dracovish, which
Sure.
obviously isn't in the game, but I mean, there's some mons that people run jolly
Sure.
that outspeeds, that people run for their speed that outspeeds.
that's fair. It does have a lot of weaknesses too. No, that's
Now
normal.
Raging Bolt is busted. Raging Bolt is so busted.
Here, let me go back to Pokeos. So, all right, what are we looking up next? Hydrapple?
is
Yes,
next.
dude.
Should we really? Okay.
I did something.
I mean,
we should save it for
I
the
feel like
end.
we should save the mythical for last, right?
yeah, the mythical.
Yeah.
The mythical. Wait, how many new Pokemon are there? There's 4.
There's 4, and you've seen 2 of them.
Okay.
Yeah, this is it.
Hydrapple.
I mean, there's 8, but the other ones we saw before.
Hydrapple. Is this gonna be a quick episode?
No,
I told you I thought this would be short.
maybe a little bit.
Oh, there it is. Oh, dude, I tried so hard to get this morning before.
He was calling me like, "Where do I get Dragon Cheer?"
Oh, dude, it's right there. I thought it would have 3
Look at-
heads. Does it have 3 heads?
Okay.
Look at.
Oh, it's growing an apple. Oh, I like that. Oh, he's like weird. He looks like a dragon.
love it.
I like this.
Bro,
It's like the
love it.
snake.
So
It's like the snake
good.
coming out of the little jar. Oh, that's
so good,
cool,
guys.
dude.
I was flipping
Y'all
out.
remember I told y'all in
Oh, I
Tuesday's
like
live
this.
stream we had a question that was like, if you could design a Pokemon, what would it be? And I said I wanted like a true dragon.
Yeah.
This satisfied exactly my craving.
That's cool.
It's a true like Hydra looking dragon.
Yes.
Too. Like when they all come out, it's like
What?
All right,
When they all come
Yeah.
out? What do you mean?
this
Dusty,
is a
those
Hydra,
are heads.
bro.
Those green things, those are its heads.
Go down a little bit, you'll see. But before you do, I love the shiny.
The shiny's good.
I love that it has like the little apple on its horn still,
Yeah.
and it changes with the shiny.
That's nice.
I love that it's like clearly a reference to G-Max Flapple and Appleton too.
It is. Yeah, you're right.
I just love that it's just like you said, Lumi. I was gonna say the same exact thing. It looks like a traditional like dragon face, and that's it. And it has the 2 horns. It just looks like a dragon.
Bro,
snake.
tell me this is a pseudo. Is this a pseudo?
No, but
No,
Archaludon is.
Archaludon is though.
Yeah, you did tell me
Which
that.
is insane.
Oh, dude.
First 2-stage pseudo.
All right, I'm a little bit nervous. Is it cool? Are all the heads the same?
Scroll down and see the
Yeah, just scroll
Pokedex
down.
thing, Dusty.
Oh, there's 5 of them? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there's just
so
5 that pop
cool.
out.
Oh, I love that. Dude,
It's so
oh,
good.
I'm definitely using this on my team. This is so cool. 7
I think it's
7 serpents live inside an apple made of syrup. The serpents, the syrup, what are they called? Is that
The serpent.
it's like syrup serpent. The
Is
serpent.
that a typo or is that actually what
That's
the
what it
Pokedex
says. The
That's
syrup.
cool.
The
So there's like an
serpent.
official term for that.
Yeah. So 7 serpents live inside an apple made of syrup. The serpents in the center is the commander. Oh, this is so cool. This is a multi-headed Pokemon. This is so cool. These
Yep.
capricious. These capricious serpents have banded together on the rare occasion that their moods align. Their true power is unleashed.
Okay, so that is in reference to their signature move. They have a signature move called Fickle Beam. It's 80 base power, but there is a random chance that all the dragons will come out and use it together.
Oh, and the
will double
animation
the power.
changes?
I don't know if the anime does it change.
It does.
Still?
It's I mean, it's the same animation, but it's all of them at once.
All of
instead
them.
just the
That's
one.
doing it,
so
yeah.
cool, dude.
But then when that happens, it's double the power. So it's a 160 base power move when that happens.
You guys are totally right. Like you can, I love like their snouts, even when their mouth is closed. You're right. Looks like a dragon. It's.
I mean, they kind of just look like snakes to be like the other heads because they don't have the horns. But
yeah.
No, they look like those serpent dragons,
Yeah,
like
like serpent
Rayquaza or something. Rayquaza, whichever
Bro,
you-
and they have
I'm
two
in
tails.
love with it, guys. Yeah, just two that pop out, but they're all in the apple.
I
either
really
way.
love this.
I
so
think
much.
the idea is that every single like bit you're seeing is different. Like the tails, that's 2, and then the 5 heads, they're all different. So that's the 7.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I love.
They
this,
should have.
dude.
I almost feel like they should have made the apple bigger. but it
Bigger,
wouldn't have
yeah,
looked
to
good.
make sense.
It wouldn't have looked good though. That's the thing. It would be.
Yeah, because then
really
they would
awkward.
like imagine if they were like really little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This
they
is
would have
so
to be
cool.
bigger too.
I love this.
It's dude.
I
last
love
night was,
this,
like,
dude.
my
This is so
favorite-
cool.
It's my favorite Pokemon. It's not, but I'm just like when I saw it, I'm like, this.
Is it your favorite Gen 9 Pokemon Soul?
100%? Yeah,
Really? Cool.
It topped.
Oh,
it topped,
we're gonna.
went up.
Yeah, we're gonna have to update our out. What is it called? Like our layout.
I can't decide
Or
right
Diglett has
now.
to evolve down there.
Yeah, right now I'm like I like it better than Flapple, and Flapple's like top 3 Pokemon kind of thing of
Wow.
all time. So
Interesting.
right now I like it more than
Yeah,
that. But
it's
I don't
definitely
know if
better than
that'll hold up.
Flapple. Definitely better than Flapple.
The
Yeah, there
only
is.
prob-
You do have to weigh, like, at least I'm this way. I have to weigh,
Sure.
like, okay, I
Height.
really like this right. Yeah, there's height.
Yeah.
There's like an adrenaline for it, right?
100%. But that
Sprite is good.
The little sprite I love so much.
Yeah.
It just that's everything that I
Yeah,
need.
this is so cool, dude. Wait, did I read the what? So its stats are 120 special attack, 106 HP. It's got 80 attack, 80 special defense, 44 speed, and high. So it's and 110 defense. That's kind of
It
so
gets
it get-
regenerator too.
Oh,
It'll
does it?
yeah, it's
Oh, I
regenerator,
love
so
that.
it'll be good in singles.
That's
It'll be
really
really
good.
good in singles.
That's a really good ability.
Yeah, I love it. I was just like, it's perfect.
Bro, this is
It's very
so much
good.
fun. I'm glad
You
I
know,
waited.
like there's like a million artists that made a bunch of like fake mon.
Or
It's like
let's go check that out after. Yeah. We'll go
These
on
are-
your Twitter after.
this is just about as good.
Oh, he needs
mean,
to see
better.
the home sticker, Soul.
What is it?
Yeah, you have to check it on my feed later.
It's on Soul's feed.
What do you mean? The
There's
home sticker?
there's like a so home gives out like stickers for completing certain like tasks. Like
Yeah.
if you get both Ursaluna forms, there's like an Ursaluna sticker. And if you get, I guess it's for if you get all the Applin evolutions, there's a sticker of all of them together. And
Yeah.
Hydrapple is so cute in it.
Oh, I love that.
I will say, like, they got the perfect amount of cute and cool.
Yeah. It doesn't
like,
look angry.
I-
It looks a little silly.
No, I thought that it was gonna be like menacing,
Yeah.
and like
Mhm.
evil, like because that's how it was described to me.
Yeah.
Honestly, the way that it was described
This is
was
so much better.
and it's supposed to be based off of the Orochi. I forget what it is exactly, but it's like a Japanese. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired, guys. It's a Japanese serpent, like god demon thing, and it's got 8 heads, and it's like basically a Japanese Hydra. So that's what I thought it was gonna be more like, and instead it's just like-
Yamata no Orochi.
that's right. That's
Okay. I think
And
it's kind
sword
of
involved.
derpy in the way that like a lizard just has like weird eyes, right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
But like
It has the same flapple-ish eyes. It's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
I really do love this. This
it is true
it's-
to the line while elevating it.
I really
Mhm.
like this a lot. This is cool.
Grass dragon, by the way. Grass dragon. Not
Yeah.
dog
Not bug.
dragon. We were all
Oh,
duped.
that's true. Yeah, we were expecting the but. I mean, it makes sense thinking back. Obviously, it's gonna be grass dragon, right?
It just depended how much like the apple was involved. I was thinking at a certain
It
point.
could have
when-
eaten the
when-
apple.
When Ku was on about like that it could be bug dragon, I was like, okay, maybe there's just no apple involved at all, and it's
Yeah.
just like the snake.
Which would make sense. Yeah, it eats up the grass, which is represented by the apple, and then all of a sudden the bug element is revealed. That could have been really cool. All right.
So are we to assume that the way Diplin evolves into Hydrapple is that the two snakes made a bunch of babies?
Ew. Maybe.
I mean,
Or maybe they.
Pokemon.
Or maybe.
I don't know.
No. It said the description in the Dex. I love it when it's all out. The description of the Dex says that. Where is it?
It doesn't debunk what I'm saying.
It says these
No,
that's true. Yeah, the capricious serpents have banded together. So you're right. It could. I would think.
The two Diplins fell in love.
No.
And now we have a bunch of little baby serpents.
No, maybe.
Serpents.
I would think that's kind of cute. I would actually think that they're just like it's like Magnemite. They're just like other serpents that are like attracted, or other ones from Diplin just kind of like come together and fuse together. Because the apple's not actually an apple. The apple's on its head, right?
If that was the case, wouldn't you need to do something involving other Diplin? But instead,
what's the evolution?
Move.
What's the move that it needs to learn?
Dragon cheer. It just cheers.
Maybe it's
which is what they do when
you have a baby. Yeah, you go yay, you go cheers. Or what it could be, dragon cheer could be like a way to like call other Diplin near you. Well, we will be looking at moves later, so there might be a description of the move.
Cry.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Touche.
So again,
he's really trying to sell it.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Dude, I like this a lot. I'm actually really happy with this. This is what I'm satisfied.
Just make a whole episode about it.
I'm satisfied with this. This is really good.
It's so good.
This is
I
really,
hope we
really
see
good.
this in the anime at some point.
I think we will.
I hope so too.
I
have no
backing.
guarantee, man. Like half the Galar decks never got showed.
Yeah.
Also, like, there's none of the Paldean characters are really in it, are there? Because I don't know if we see Kieran. You know what I mean?
I mean, they could always throw him in. Like they gave Nimona like one episode, so I think
she was in it. She was in it. So that's good. That's good.
Oh, dude, I went on Twitter and I shouldn't have.
And then Ino and stuff.
Look at all
Don't
these.
go on Twitter.
Look at all these new items. They're not even new. I guess they are.
Hey, we should pull up the mythical now.
Yes.
Yeah, mythical.
I'll look at Soul already posted about the Pride Rock. I was gonna post that.
You're gonna see the mythical, Dusty.
All right.
Mythic. This
all right. What is it called? Oh, it's called. Lumi told me.
Pecharunt. Runt.
Oh, Pecharunt.
Like runt of the litter.
Oh, I see it. Ew.
Pecharunt.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a seed inside of the Pecha berry.
It's the pit. Yeah.
And that's why it's ghost type. Oh, I like this. Let me see. It's cute, dude. It's weird.
He's Momotaro.
I kind of love that. I love that. It's a rotten peach, right? The peach opens up, and the pit inside is just decaying. That's kind of
peach pits are poisonous.
All right.
If they have the same
dude.
compounds as cyanide.
I kind of like this.
I do like it.
I didn't know that.
Like it. Looking at it closer, I don't like that it's got like kind of like hair, but
it's not hair though. But okay,
it is though. If you look at the texture
hair,
of it,
there's some shots of it in game.
Yeah,
and is this a bow tie?
I think it's his mouth.
That's its mouth. It's just going like.
I like its little heart hands.
Yeah,
it's got like
cute.
Little...
So here's the thing about it. It's a mythical.
It kind of looks like a Tapu. This is cool.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Did you ever think it would be a mythical?
I think I think that
there was a chance.
That was the original thought, right? That was the original.
Well, the thing about it, Dusty, is we can't get it in this game. Yeah.
Oh sure, yeah. Lumi said
it's a mythical. It's like literally.
Yeah.
It's inaccessible.
They'll give it out Pokemon Day, is my guess.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we think that 8th Pokemon would be? Right? Wasn't there like another?
No, this is the 8th Pokemon. The question is, what's the +1?
Yeah, what's the +1? Maybe it's the 8th is also the mythical. Maybe that's what it was.
I told Lumi I would explain it. I think that it's the Terapagos form, which is what we should look at too. That's another thing that dropped on this.
This is Terapagos?
No, there's a final form of Terapagos.
Oh, do we have access to that?
Yeah.
Go type in Terapagos, and I'm sure.
That's.
There's one more.
Wait, let's simmer on this a little bit.
Yeah, finish this guy up.
Yeah.
Well, the thing
I forgot.
is with this one,
Terapagos gets a new form.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not that
Just
impressive.
no, Tal, just let him hype it up. Hype it up. Hype it up. Get him
I'm
hyped.
so excited. What is it gonna?
Yes.
What's it gonna be?
Hype
Just
him
like,
up.
if is it worse or
I just want you
better?
to feel how I felt. Just keep. Let's talk about this speed.
Dude, I can't wait for Terapagos. All right, let's go. All right, so this is interesting. So I want to see what. Yeah. Oh, we don't have any decks. We don't have a decks entry.
Yeah, they're right there. They're right
No,
there.
I'm sorry. We don't have a picture. We don't have a. I was expecting
no,
to see another
because
version of it.
No, it's not in the.
Yeah, you said that.
Next.
Yeah. Interesting, because I want to see this from different angles. It kind of looks like if these
Let's happen to see it's shiny, which won't be available. But
okay.
Yeah, we'll never have.
I mean that
yeah,
that shiny does change. And no, that's not true. You can definitely get
that
some
makes the
shiny Mythicals.
hair much more prominent.
But it's not hair. It's just like
It's hair.
I'm surprised you don't like it, Lumi.
it's a crab.
Cute. It's a mythical.
I don't
Looks
hate
good.
it. I don't hate it. It's just like, I think
Crap.
there could have been better.
So no. So this hair is really just the only ghost thing about it. They're like, how do we make it look like a ghost? Have the pit, like the pit of the Pokemon, looks like it fits perfectly, right? The thing cracks open. That's its little shield. It rips open. There it is, and then it's got a little ghostly wisp. And so yeah.
Well, its personality is very ghostly, right? Like it basically can possess. Like even its ability.
So is that actually what? Yeah.
What?
Dude,
No,
right
continue,
now,
yeah.
right now on the like the data miner, he's literally playing the thing. So all of this is not in the DLC. Like the entire little plot quest line of Dokutar or whatever.
Mochi Mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in there, and he's like literally playing it, even though we can't really play it unless you hack it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But no, I was saying its ability is called Poison Puppeteer.
Okay.
And what that does is if something gets poisoned by one of its moves, it also gets confused. Because like the idea is like its poison gets inside your head and it can mess with you.
That's pretty interesting. So do we think this is actually gonna have? I don't know. Do we actually know if this is actually possessing Kieran? Do we know if this is actually possessing?
We don't want to get
That's
into
story spoilers.
Story spoilers.
All right. Because I met Kieran in the Indigo disc. Here, let's read the dex entry. Let's see. It feeds others toxic mochi that draw desires and capabilities. Okay, that would make sense. Those who eat the mochi fall under. It's called Pecharunt. Those who eat the mochi fall under Pecharunt's control, chained to its will. Its peach-shaped shell serves as storage for a potent poison. These are like difficult to read. It makes poisonous mochi and serves them to people and Pokemon. Did we eat mochi in the teal mask?
There is
Our
mochi.
Pokemon did.
It became a big part of there was mochi that had Herba Mystica in it.
Yeah.
That the Loyal 3 ate and became Titans from.
So they must have eaten. Yeah. So that would actually make a lot of sense. Yeah, here it is. Poison Puppeteer. You're right. That's interesting. I like that. I like that little effect.
I think it's good. And after this, like we look at all these, you can look at another version of it on my feed too.
Okay. Crazy.
So,
all right, you guys want to do Terapagos?
Yeah, Terapagos.
Terapagos. If you're enjoying this episode, please consider supporting Hidden Power on Patreon or YouTube channel members. Right now, we have 4 tiers, and the lowest membership starts at just $5 a month. Supporters get access to our secret Discord server and help control the direction of the podcast. Supporters also get access to our archive of bonus episodes.
Okay, so our Discord honestly is popping. We have other creators in there too, which is kind of fun. It ain't just the 3 of us. We're discussing leaks when they drop. We talk about news. We'll be talking about how SoulSilverArt has, just garbage takes.
It's so much
a
fun.
place for us to connect.
I'm in there every day. Also, we have revamped our merch store. So proud of every product that is in this store now. We have stickers, t-shirts, mugs, ball caps, right? The dad caps. These ball caps are embroidered. Look at this. It's literally an embroidered.
So clean.
You cannot get anything more high quality than that.
I just got news. Do y'all hear that? Bulbasaur says that he even has his own merch.
I'll talk for him. It's beautiful. Very cool designs. You guys should
Very
check it out.
Japanese style.
Even the front of the shirt has a unique logo.
I'm getting one for sure.
If you're invested in this show, invest in the show. Thank you so much for watching, and now back to the video. Let's talk about Terapagos. I'm just gonna keep calling it Terapagos. I know you guys see it in the comments, but
so bad.
Screw you.
No, it's so wrong.
I say Rayquaza. Right. I used to say. I used to say.
Start calling Pikachu Larry.
Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Skype tile.
Do y'all see Bo?
Yeah.
Boob. Bulbasaur.
Boob. Bulbasaur.
Nope.
Bulbasaur. All right, here we go. Terapagos. You're
saying it wrong every single time.
Every single
time you're saying it wrong. I know you're trying to say it right, and it's not.
Terra. All right. Terapagos.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Go down.
Oh, it's just right here?
Oh, yeah, it's right there.
Oh, yeah, click that one.
The spreadsheet thing.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Yeah,
but I can...
Scroll down. Dusty, scroll down so the people watching can see it.
Dude, it looks like a Gigantamax.
Kind of, yeah.
I don't like this. This is silly. What?
I think so as well. I think it's a little silly as well.
What?
Silly. It's awful. It's so bad. It's the worst thing that they created this entire generation. I'm not saying like it's the worst design. I'm just saying like the idea of it is just like, what in the world are you guys on? Like, what is this?
Here, I need to find a bigger picture. Has anyone posted a bigger picture? Is it in-game?
Go back to my thing, and then no, go into the thread. Go up into the thread of it. So like you click on the actual tweet and then go down.
Spoiler image, Cyberduck.
Not all the way. Just like there's like 4 tweets in a row.
It's not here. Is it this?
No, it should be.
It's not.
Yeah, there you go. But I guess it's the same thing you just saw. Go up.
I'm looking for like the Dex image.
There is no Dex image. This is it.
There's no. There must be an image of it in the game.
Yeah, but the image of Terapagos in the game, the Dex image you're talking about, is of the other form.
Bro, this is awful.
You know
all right, for listeners, what I'm seeing, what I'm witnessing, is a
bad design.
Is a Terradome with a bunch of Terra crystals, and then above it, right? This is literally like, shout out Alchemy Sunday. This is literally Gigantamax Alchemy. And then you have the big Terapagos that we know with a crown on its shell with baby Terapagos up top, and then another crystal crown on the top, and it's a giant cake. Is this a Pokemon or is this cake?
It really looks like Game Freak was just like, I don't know what to do with this.
Bro, they ran out of ideas.
They could have done this on it.
They could have done so many things, dude.
And then put this on it.
Bro, I've seen so many good art. So much good art.
The theme of Paldea was sandwiches.
Bro, and this can't be it, dude.
It is. Now, let me just say, don't go to Matt. That's a bad idea.
You'll get some spoilers.
Yeah, because you will get spoiled a lot of stuff. And stuff that you don't want to see, probably.
You probably will on here too, like that.
Is this
giant?
How is it? Is it story spoilers? I'm looking for the image. Yeah, here we go.
Look, there you go. That's the closest you can see it, right there.
Oh, I think I saw what it was. That's sick, dude. Whatever I just saw.
I just want to explain this to you.
Yeah.
The tiny turtle on top of this is the 19th type Terra Crown. It's on every single Pokemon.
No.
It's not just this. This is not even a form. It's just a more shiny Terapagos on top of a ball that's glowing.
So Terapagos is the 19th type?
The tiny turtle one is.
Terapagos
you should look at its face. Look at its head.
I can't see it, dude. There's no images without spoiling anything.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to spoil anything.
I need to look at this stuff though, actually.
Bro, this is so stupid.
Scroll through. If you scroll through my feed, you'll find stuff, but you can't like be scrolling like super fast or anything. You gotta be like,
all right. Well, what do you mean? All right, dude, this is
not here.
This
is highlights. Sick. This is highlights, not.
This is highlights.
Oh, this is your highlights. I was like, that's old. I was like, I've seen that one.
What are you doing,
dude? Pen Paladin should literally be a designer at Game Freak. Let's see.
We all think there's so many. You're gonna have to go. Actually, you can scroll down a ways still. Keep going.
Oh, dude, Rayquaza is nice, dude.
You don't get distracted.
Oh, you can become the Pokemon. I forgot.
We're gonna get to that.
I need to. I don't even want to record. I just want to go play. Dude, what? I'm just
We'll
scrolling.
get through this and you can't.
Scroll,
Oh, is
scroll,
this it?
scroll.
Is this it?
Yes, that's it.
No!
At him. Look at him.
No!
It's so
It was Terapagos
bad.
the whole time, dude.
So dumb.
It's so... This is worse than Ice Cube. They should have just made Ice Cube the 19th type. Bro, I'm telling you, and I was right, and I stand right, dude. The 19th type is just a Terra type. It's not a real type. If you thought the 19th type was a new type, no, dude. No,
Actually,
dude. Mystery type's not a new type. Bird type's not a new type.
Functionally, it's not. Functionally, it's not a new type.
It's not a new type, dude.
Well, you knew that.
Listen,
It
every
doesn't
single
have
person
resistances
who
and
said that
stuff.
the 19th Terra type was a new type and you were right, you're wrong. Jesus. Bro.
We all knew that it wasn't.
It's not a new type, dude.
Obviously.
It's so the way it works, the way it functions is in game is that it gives a boost to all of your type moves, but only once per type. So like if I have tackle and takedown and I use takedown, it'll give a boost to takedown, but then the next time I switch to tackle or if I use takedown again, it won't do it again.
Wait, what? Say it again? Say just one more time because I'm slow.
It's confusing. It's
Oh
so
my
confusing.
Yeah, it's hard to follow. So defensively, there's nothing different about this. Like if I have a Glamora, poison rock type, and I terrestrialize it into the stellar type is what this is called. If I do that, Glamora still has all the same weaknesses as an unterrestrialized Glamora. But now what happens is Glamora will get a boost to each of its moves, but only once per type. So like if it has Power Gem and Rock Slide, and I click Power Gem first, Power Gem will get a boost right then. But if I click Power Gem again, or if I click Rock Slide next turn, it won't get a boost. But if I click Sludge Wave next turn, it'll get a boost because that's a new type move that I haven't used yet. Then
Weird.
if you have Terra Blast, it will do super effective damage to terrestrialized Pokemon, but it
Not
will
a new
lower
type,
your
dude.
attack
Not
and
a new
special
type.
attack.
This is
No, it's not a new
ridiculous.
type.
It's
This
really
is so
functionally
stupid,
it's
dude.
not.
It's a new,
No, it's
yeah,
just a new mechanic.
great. That's a great way to put it. It's a new mechanic, dude. Jesus, why are we wasting our time with this?
Also,
I
that
stand
is
correct.
not.
Terapagos is one of the worst Pokemon of all time. It's literally so
Listen,
stupid.
This
Okay,
is
all right,
literally no. I feel the same. I actually feel.
Dude, I'm
like
telling
they
you.
destroyed Terapagos fully for me. Like
Dude, you were
I'm so
expecting
disappointed.
Ultra Necrozma. You were expecting like
I kind of was a little bit
bro.
because it's just like, oh, it's getting a third form.
It's
and
gonna be a dragon. Wait, what is
let me
its
just
base
tell
type?
you. Let me just tell you.
Oh, Dusty, you don't know its type.
Hold on.
It's pure normal, my guy.
No!
It's pure normal in every form. Every form
Dude.
is pure normal.
I didn't even think about that.
That's
It's so-
awful,
What did they come
bro.
up with this? It's so dumb. I always liked the original turtle that we saw, and then I was like, but it still needs more. It's not enough. Then it gets this
Bro.
baby thing, and it's like, okay, it's cute, but it's nothing. And then it gets this final form that is not even a form. It's not even a form,
Bro,
And
that's awful.
I would rather Ogerpon's mask forms be officially told like classified.
Yeah,
as
those
forms.
should be your real
And this-
forms.
This doesn't ever need to come back. I even like the Scarlet and Violet book better. Like,
Yeah.
I wish it was just that. But
This
it's
makes
not
sense.
that.
This is cool, and this is and truthfully, dude, you look back at this. This kind of is what we got.
Yeah,
this
but
is-
not that cool looking turtle
but
face.
bad. We got
Yeah.
this, but we got
We got
you know
the
how- you know
aura, we
that
got the
meme-
turtle, we got the crown, we got the crystal.
You
Yeah,
know
but
that
we
meme where
put a
it's
little
like,
baby on top of it.
Mom, we've got
Yeah, this at home.
from the book at home.
Yeah, and it's-
Terapagos in
yeah.
the book from home, and it's that.
It's literally this. Like this is the turtle at home. Jeez, dude. Oh my god.
Here's
This is disappointing, man.
here's the thing about it though. That little turtle, that thing is not alive. It's just the crown thing. You know, like
Yeah,
what
yeah,
is
yeah,
it?
yeah.
You know, like the dragon type has like a dragon crystal thing.
Yeah, and like
that's all that is.
the grass
that's
type has flowers. That's what the
It's not alive.
It's
It's
the
just
turtle
that.
type. It's the turtle type. 19th.
It is
The
turtle
19th type is the turtle
It's the
type.
Turtle type.
I gotta tweet that. Incredible,
Turtle
dude.
power.
It is
Dude.
a turtle type, and the crown is underneath it, but you can't even see it. It's just a turtle, and it with a
Bro.
cut off head. Gosh, and then the
Bro.
actual form is just the normal Terapagos on top of that. Like, Man,
Bro,
this is the F tier. This is the F tier.
This is F tier.
Yep. It's not
bad.
even a.
It's bad,
How
I'm
can
not
it be
gonna lie.
classified as a form? I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't see how
man.
this is classified as a
We
form
shoulda-
when
we
Ogre
shoulda
Pond
saved-
states or not.
This is bad,
Yeah.
man. This is literally the
we
worst.
should've saved Hydrapple for last.
I
This
know.
is this is so bad.
depressing.
Well, I've got some things to maybe elevate us on this.
I
Dude,
don't have.
look at it.
Not on Terapagos, but just to end on a happy note.
Listen, I love. Yeah, I want to get to it, but I'm not done yet.
Oh yeah, absolutely. let's ruin this guy's whole career first.
Like,
dig in.
I actually love the idea that this has been present the whole time. That his little face has been present the whole time. That's kind
Love
of
that.
That's
Sure.
really cool. Why is it an Ice Cube style face where it's
Okay, all right,
fake?
all right.
you
all
don't
right,
you don't understand what I'm
Why
saying?
are we hating on Ice Cube?
Ice Cube is stupid. Ice Cube could have looked
Do you
so
see my
much
boy
cooler.
back there with the hat?
Yeah,
It
I
has
do.
nothing to do. Nothing to do. With
I'll
that,
say
though.
it
Like,
louder for them in the back. Okay, it's Ice Cube sucks.
Ice Cube
Ice-
is
Ice
not.
Cube's all right.
No. Ice Cube's great.
It's like it's
Conkeldurr. Now that's where it's at. Like
It's
this
like
is
its head
cool.
chopped off.
This is cool. This could have been the mythical, right?
Yeah.
This should have been the mythical. Again, no,
Right.
yeah.
What a mess.
Eddie's
What a
boys.
mess.
Oh man, dude, bro, that could have been so cool. So you're saying I could put a turtle?
You can put that
what
yeah, on any-
Pokemon could I put a turtle type on?
any Pokemon.
You could put a turtle type on a turtle Pokemon like Blastoise.
That's kind of cool, honestly.
It's like, I'm the
So-
ultimate turtle now.
But
So it's
I
a
think
turtle.
I think that's what I don't like about it. It's like in my mind, the baby Terapagos is a Pokemon, and then its terrestrial form appears underneath it as another sentient turtle, right?
No,
not
so
not a
this is
mask,
not.
but it is underneath it is. But that's not
That's
the
the
Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Yeah.
The Pokemon is the terrestrial form. This is not a Pokemon. This is just the crown.
Yeah.
It's
Wait.
not existing.
So how do I interact with the Terapagos that I like, the one that is on the cover?
You know, I still don't know the answer to that. I don't know if we can like actually have that out at all, or if
Like,
it's just always the baby.
Yeah, no, you can't. It's gonna be the baby when you're like in camp and stuff. But from my understanding, when you send the baby into battle, it will transform 10 out of 10 into that.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, I'm down.
and
I'm down
then
with that. That's cool.
If you terrestrialize this into
And
the
then I'll never
stellar
terrestrialize
type,
it.
It'll be that stellar form.
So this is like this. So yeah, like this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with.
Yeah,
I
and
mean,
if
it
you
looks a
click
little silly from this
terrestrialize,
angle,
it'll
but I do
go
like
into
that.
that really stupid thing that we saw.
Yeah, I'm not.
I'm
yeah.
really disappointed with Terapagos. Like, I don't really like its 3D model. Like that one, even. It's just-
Crazy,
It is very disc-like, though. I like that.
yeah,
dude.
it's a blueberry.
Yeah, ugh, this is bad, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of disappointing. But
And this stays bad. This has never been good. This has
I like
literally
him.
never been
I like
good.
him. I just
Okay.
don't need him to be in existence.
This
But I
looks like a little gremlin.
I would
It
not
looks like
scroll anymore. You're
Smeagol.
gonna get story spoilers.
Okay.
I'm just telling you
Yeah,
right
I
now.
would stop.
All right. Well, all right. Anyways, what do we do now, guys?
Well,
Jeez.
now I have some happy things that we can talk about,
All right.
and that is new moves. So we have.
Yay! Here we're.
we-
I'll go to Cerebi.
I don't even know if he has a page on new moves yet.
Oh, we got new
He
items.
has new items.
Should we do new items? Because that's
There might be some spoilers with that, to be honest.
There's really not any new items that are like, wow.
Yeah, I mean it's
All right, here we go. New attacks.
there's the thing to.
There's a lot of new attacks. All right, Lumi, take it
Well,
away.
no, these are all like
Oh, I
from
see.
all of Scarlet and Violet.
You're right. Yeah, I think all the new ones are down here. Where does it start? Hard press.
Hard press, or really, if you go up,
Mighty
to,
Cleave.
Terra Star, no Electro Shot
Okay.
down.
All right.
So you got Electro Shot. That's basically an electric type meteor beam, but it fires
130
immediately in the
damage?
rain.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a 2-turn move like Solar Beam,
Sure.
unless it's in the rain, in which case it's 1 turn.
That's kind of cool.
Actually, you didn't look at our Chaladon shiny much. Just telling you.
Oh yeah, we didn't even look that up. Here,
Oh, yeah.
I do
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
see
yeah.
that. I do want to see that.
Go to Back to Soul's page because it's on that like PNG with all of them.
Yeah, it's just on my highlights.
Highlights.
If you go to my profile and highlights.
No,
at the top.
highlights, Dusty.
Sorry.
There you go. Highlights.
Subs? Oh, dude, you have subs?
Oh god.
I do it.
Highlights and click there and.
Oh,
there
that's
it is.
nice. Yeah, so like it's like a nice blue. That's nice.
It
Honestly.
follows the whole thing of the.
Oh,
the
dude,
previous-
Iron. I mean, Raging Bolt is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Oh,
I like Terapagos honestly a lot.
Terapagos is really good.
It is. Yeah. I like the red. Yeah. It's a whole
Bioluminescent turtle.
Hey, do we know how we can capture? Like, how can for the listeners, for the trainers out there, right? How do we get How do we get the new Paradox?
You have to. We mentioned this, but you have to
But
catch
was that just
200 Pokemon in the Blueberry.
And then they all unlock.
Pokedex. No, then you have to talk to Perrin, and it's basically the Perrin quest, like Blood
Then you
Moon
have
or
to
Saluna.
you go to Area 0 and catch them, and that's it.
Man.
And they're shiny locked.
All right, I'm gonna do that
per game.
They're all. That's news. Everything is shiny locked.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to get out of the depressing news, but yes,
no, but
everything is shiny.
I have
locked.
only depressing news, to be honest.
Listen,
they're all shiny locked.
No, because that's because throughout the year they're gonna become available through raids or something.
I wish I could believe you, but I don't. I just don't believe that. I'm sorry. I don't think that.
Yeah, but I can get Archaludon, right? And that's and I figured it out. That's how you say it. Not Archaludon's kind of difficult, but if you say Archaludon, it makes sense.
It's Archaludon.
I don't have any difficulty saying Archaludon.
But did a human say that?
I don't know if we lost Dusty.
I'm here.
He froze.
I'm here. Anyways, I'm still recording on my end, so
Uh-oh.
you guys can hear me
too. Just because I'm frozen. Are you frozen?
I'm here, guys.
I don't think I'm frozen.
Yeah, you're frozen on my end.
I'm here.
The actual thing.
All right. So
on Dusty's thing or on Discord?
So guys, I want to talk to you guys right now because they can't see me, but you can see me, right?
Oh, now we can hear you, Dusty. We can hear you.
So
there we go.
So what we're gonna do right now?
We're back.
Wait.
I was not live the whole time.
It's frozen.
I have not been frozen. The listeners are hearing me. So basically, this is why we need to get Soul off the show. All right. Okay. Oh, hey guys, you can hear me, guys? All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I was just talking to the audience. We had just had
but I think we've lost Soul.
Oh, good.
No, I'm here.
Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah.
You're just
that's
frozen.
too bad.
You're just frozen.
All right, we got Terra Starstorm, 120 damage. With the power of its crystals, the user bombards and eliminates the target when used by Terapagos in its stellar form. Oh, that's what it's called, the stellar form. This move damages all opposing Pokemon.
Not really that stellar, huh?
No, pretty disappointing. I mean, you know what? I am excited to see it in game. It could be a little bit more interesting.
No.
But
oh, boy.
All right, Lumi, take it away. We have all these moves. I want to hear what
Fickle
you think.
Beam, that's Hydrapple's move that I talked about. Burning Bulwark, that is the signature move of Gouging Fire. I keep wanting to say Paradox Entei. But
Burning
that is
Bulwark.
It is Protect, but if you make contact with it, you get burned. Thunderclap, about that one. That's old news. Thunderclap is Raiku's move. It's like a special electric sucker punch. Mighty Cleave is what's it called? What's the thing? Iron Boulder.
Yeah.
That's its move, and it
Tech
hits
gun.
enemies, and even if the target protects itself, so it goes through Protect.
Oh, that's cool. That's like that's really good. What is it called?
Yeah, that's like Urshifu's ability
Feint?
does that. Feint does that as well, yeah.
Okay. That's really good,
then
actually.
Tachyon Cutter, know about that one. Old news. That's Cobalion. Hard Press, Steel type.
What does that do though? Well, hold on. The user attacks by launching particle blades.
It just hits twice. And
it's like double kick. Okay.
Stronger than double kick at least though.
Well,
I mean, it's 50 per.
Sure.
It uses it twice and it's 50 base power, so it's at a 100 base.
So
power
it can
base.
break substitutes.
Break Mimikyu's disguise.
It's like feint attack. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. It can break focus sash.
It's not like feint attack. It will protect. Will protect it from both.
No, but you said it never misses.
It never misses.
Yeah.
So like that's like aerial ace.
That's what feint attack is.
Feint never misses too. Okay.
No. Well, no. There's feint and there's feint attack.
And feint attack. Oh yeah. I thought you were saying feint attack.
That's confusing. Yeah. Aerial ace.
Then Dragon Cheer, that is the move you need to teach your Dipplin to evolve it.
Okay.
It's basically a dragon type focus energy with an even bigger boost to dragon types.
The user raises its allies' moral. Would you call your children allies though? Would you call your lover an ally?
It's not.
I still think I think
Well, okay. Hear me out. So when I catch a Diplin, it is male or female, right? It's
Yeah.
not like Tandemaus where it's no gender because there's like a family, right? A male and a female. So they are allies because they're for gay rights.
Yeah, okay, that's valid. And you know what? I'll give you another point for right here. It says this rouses dragon types more. You know, when sometimes I get aroused.
Wowzers.
And
No.
and and the next one's called Alluring Voice. Let's continue.
Okay. So Alluring Voice is a fairy type move. And if you've, like, let's say you've Dragon Danced up and I use Alluring Voice, it's going to do double damage.
Wow.
No, it's not going to do double damage. It confuses you. My bad, because you raised your stats. My apologies. Then Temper Flare, it's a fire type, Stomping Tantrum. Supercell Slam, this is really cool. I'm really happy about this. It is a physical electric high jump kick.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
Fun.
But I think that has better accuracy than high jump kick. I
Dude,
can't
that's a
remember high
long
jump
time
kick's
coming.
accuracy, but
High jump kick might be like
Electivire gets it, which is great.
That's so good. Bro, I gotta make my video soon about like retyping Pokemon. That'll be so much fun to do.
Then
Anyways,
Psychic
continue.
Noise, we knew about that one. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
Upper Hand, knew about that one. That's nothing new. And I think that's it.
All right.
Scroll down. Is there anything
Malignant
more?
Chain.
Oh, that's
we read that.
Pecharunt's move.
That's cool. Oh wait, upper hand. The user.
We saw that
reacts-
one. They revealed that officially.
Okay. All right. So what do we got now? Abilities, maybe? New abilities?
Yeah, I don't know about the Terapagos abilities. Like, I didn't.
I have it right here. The new abilities.
Follow them.
The Terapagos abilities, one changes it. There's the first one that changes the normal form into the Terrestrial form when it enters battle. And then Terapagos's Terra Shell is it basically it's like multi-scale, except it doesn't half the damage. It makes it where anything that hits it while it's at full health will be not very effective.
Okay.
Pretty wild.
So it's pretty good. Then there's also Terraform Zero, I think is the name of it.
Yeah.
Go back, Dusty.
I'm trying to find the
new abilities. There was another one.
what's it called? This one just one as in
Terraform Zero. Terraform Zero. So
yeah, when Terapagos changes into its stellar form, it uses its hidden powers. Shout out Hidden Power Podcast.
Weather and terrain.
Yeah. Nice, dude. That's pretty cool. Reducing them to 0. That's interesting. I want to pull up the new Pokemon page. Yo, something we haven't actually talked about is the starter Pokemon. Do we have any information about that? Is that considered plot?
You need to no. You need to do enough Blueberry quests to upgrade the biodiversity of the terrarium.
Oh, I like this. The Canyon biome. Okay, starters in the Canyon biome: Squirtle, Trico, Turtwig, Tepig, and Litten. The coastal biome has Bulbasaur, Chikorita, Mudkip, Froakie, Poplio, and Grookey. The polar biome has a lot of fire types: Cyndaquil, Torchic, Chimchar, Piplup, Oshawott. Chespin's kind of weird. Scorbunny. And then Savannah biome is Charmander, Totodile, Snivy, Fennekin, Rowlet, and Sobble. I gotta say, guys, I haven't played the Indigo Disc too much, but what I've really been enjoying in this game is how each of the biomes actually feel really unique, especially with the Pokemon that are within it. I think the terrains are also super dynamic.
I'm surprised how big they are. Everything's pretty
it's
big.
massive, dude. I'm playing through the game, even just a couple hours. I'm starting to be like, this is it. It actually feels like Legends Arceus. It feels like the biomes in Legends Arceus, which gets me excited because then I'm like, is this actually a little glimpse of what Gen 10 could be, right?
Yeah.
It's really fun to play around with it. Also, I guess
they're definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm just also gonna throw out just like my little pet theory right now. Playing through it again, in the Savannah specifically, there are so many classic Safari Zone Pokemon that are roaming wild, which is
Toro, Scyther, Venonat, Jodrio,
Chansey, right?
Well, yeah, naturally it's supposed to be like a
because it's exactly.
It's a man-made thing.
Exactly, yeah.
No, I've done a theory on my channel, and then I've also touched on it on Birdkeeper Toby's channel, where if you look at so we know that the Safari Zone Warden from Kanto left to Johto and built the Safari Zone that we see in Johto and Heart Gold and Soul Silver. And the thing about that one was it was artificial environments. So I've said for a while now that I think that technology at least was then used to create the terrarium.
I love it, right? And Unova Unova was the first region to not have
Without one. Yep.
some sort of safari zone. So that would make sense if they
Now they did have the
Safari
like
Zone
what
was
the
that.
nature park or the nature sanctuary.
It was
where
called
you
the
get
Nature
shiny
Preserve.
Haxorus.
Yeah, but that was never a
preserve.
safari zone. That was just a far off
Yeah,
region
nah.
that you could discover. So I don't know. My new headcanon is this is the safari zone of of Unova until proven otherwise. I feel like it fits really well, right? And it's also really cool. Like I love that you can see and we're gonna go into much more detail on this with our first impressions once we actually have played through the game. But I love how in one biome you're seeing standard Executor, and then you go over into the sunny area, and you can all of a sudden find the Alolan Executor. There's tons of Alolan Pokemon throughout the whole biome. It's a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's cool.
I'm not like giving first impressions because I haven't really
Yeah,
played it.
I've only played like an
that
hour
much.
or two.
But like just from what I see on the internet, like all the things I've read, and not like of people's experiences, but just like all of the information.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I really need to experience it for myself, but right now I don't feel great about this DLC.
Really?
That's just me. Yeah, like that's where I'm at with it. Like I've heard like those BBQ
Yeah.
quests,
Barbecues, yes.
I heard they're very grindy, like and to get like the starters you have to do that, so it's
They
like,
are pretty
dang.
grindy. Like I've been trying to do a bunch of them, and I think I have 460 BP, and you have to have 3,000 to upgrade. So
Oh,
Dude,
really?
that is just like that's like me not playing this. That's what ends up happening because I just won't do it. And
Interesting,
That
yeah.
ends up. It kind of sucks.
I think for
to
a
be
lot
like
of people that's an incentive to keep playing, and I also look at that as like, okay, if I have to go out and find all these Pokemon to capture or do whatever the missions are, you're also you're playing the game and there are chances to find shiny Pokemon, right? I don't know. I'm definitely unless it's awful. At the moment, I still plan to do all of this,
no,
I
there's a
think
lot of
I just-
reward for it too.
Yeah.
Like you can go to
and then you can find all these shiny
the
Pokemon in the
Blueberry
wild, which
Academy
means
shop,
or the
and
starters.
you can get rare candies. You can get
Yeah, that's cool. That's what I need.
PMs with the blueberry points. So
That's what I
I
need.
think they tried to like sell those shinies, but it's like an actual crime that they didn't let people shiny hunt the legendaries. And
no, it's literally a
and the new
downgrade.
Pokemon. Yeah,
It's literally a
because
downgrade.
Sword and
Ultra
Shield, you
Space
could do
Wilds,
it.
I could do it. Sword and Shield, I could do it.
Yeah.
Why can't I here?
It's
Interesting.
really bad because it was people did that to play to enjoy like.
Now I'm
the
not a
long-
shiny hunter, so
longevity,
I
you know?
don't personally care. But
I
yeah,
don't-
it's
I
like
don't either, but it does affect me to be
Mhm.
like, okay, that's part of the game that is like
Yeah.
bad for some people now.
it's one of the few complaints that Pokemon fan has that I'm like, that's actually valid. Most of the time they're just whiny little babies, but
Yeah, I agree. Also, for the first time ever, guys, the performance is actually kind of like not great. I'm like, this is really not good right now.
yeah, the performance is a downgrade. Like when you first get to the terrarium and they like are kind of panning over the different areas, mine like was clipping and stuff, and it was like, ooh.
It was actually, for once, it was actually affecting me. I was like, no, don't let this happen.
Right.
Because like all of the rest of Paldea did not bother me at all. But this, I was like, what is happening right now?
Mhm.
Not
Hopefully, like a week, 2 weeks, we'll see like
I think
an
they'll
update
patch it.
and,
I think they'll patch it.
make it a little bit smoother.
Mhm,
Like,
mhm.
I mean, I don't think we'll see, just so the comments understands and listeners understand, like, I don't think it's going to be like an overhaul. Like,
No,
they're not
they're not
going to
gonna
make
fix
this look like Tears of the Kingdom, but I think they might patch it to make it run a little smoother, which
Smoother.
they did for Sword and Shield, the base game of Scarlet and Violet. And a lot of people said it didn't help. I thought it helped. when they did it.
100%. I agree with you on that totally.
Something else that I've
You
been
want to
really
talk about?
Can you find wild Hisui and Quillfish? What?
You can,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So there's a lot of, I mean, I think that's really interesting. You can also find, this is one of the coolest things to me. You can find wild Cleavor with Scyther. You can find wild
You find
Scizor,
Scizor,
which is
Yeah,
so
in the
sick, dude.
wild.
It's so cool. I think it's also really interesting. This is the Horde page. This is the list of Pokemon that can appear as Hordes, which include all of the starters. So once you unlock those starters, they're not one-off encounters. you know, but you're finding them in a group of 5, which I feel like is just an immediate way to be like, it might be a little bit easier to find a shiny in that way.
Oh, it definitely will. The hordes are great ways to find shinies. You
Yeah.
do a water sandwich, and then you go hunting the shiny Poplio. I mean, you'll find it.
I should try that. I haven't really messed around with sandwiches too much in Scarlet and Violet. Another thing that I've really been enjoying are the details of biome habitats, right? Where you find a Trapinch at the bottom of a custom. I mean, I guess it's custom.
It's like a pit.
Yeah, there's a pit, and at the center of the pit, sometimes there's Trapinch, sometimes they're not, which is sweet because that's literally what Trapinch is all about, right? It's
a Sarlacc.
Yeah, exactly. And you also I've also found some Vullaby up in raised nests, which is also really cool. I think I haven't seen Rufflet in those yet, but I don't know. I think there's a lot of weird little things like that where I'm like, they're actually paying attention to these. They're like creating little details. Yeah, Pyroar is at the top of Pride Rock.
Yeah,
it's sweet.
Epic.
It's so sick. And I went up to capture it. I was like, oh, this must have a mark, or this might have like set stats. Maybe this is like a static encounter, because that's kind of what it is, right? If you're playing through like a 2D game and you find an overworld encounter, that's what that Pyroar was. That Pyroar was an overworld encounter.
Yeah, it's funny. My sister used to play Pokemon when we were younger. She doesn't anymore, but she's a big Disney person. And so I messaged her today. I was like, you should pick up Pokemon again.
Yeah. No spoilers.
They got a Lion King reference.
That's cool.
Because they have a Lion King reference.
But
it's true.
No, I will say too, you mentioned the mark and this brought it up. They also made it where you can upgrade your like lock-on feature, where like it locks onto the Pokemon, like tells you its level or whatever, where now it will tell you if it has a mark or not, the wild Pokemon, like before you engage battle with it,
really?
Which is pretty cool.
That's really
actually
cool.
Very cool.
That's awesome. Because then you don't have to like mindlessly catch things.
No.
So I think Cerebi updated their shiny Pokemon page, and I'm assuming it's just Pokemon that are shiny locked.
These are locked shinies, yeah.
So it looks like all of the legendaries. Oh, all of the legendaries throughout the region are shiny locked?
Yeah, that's what we were saying, Dusty.
Oh,
that's why we were saying like they weren't in Dynamax Adventures, they weren't in Ultra Space. Now they are for some reason.
Oh, dude.
All of them.
That sucks.
All of them.
That
and
really
the new
sucks. You know, I really think I'm telling you, I really think they do this to incentivize people to still buy older games, because Sword and Shield is still available for one purchase, right? So you can still buy it, and they can still be selling those copies. It's still on Switch, but I think also it does give you incentive to go back and enjoy those games. If all of these legendaries could be hunted in Scarlet and Violet, right? It's like, okay, well then why do I do Dynamax Adventures? You know?
If I may, though,
I could
to me that feels a little bit more crummy when it's like with Sword and Shield, I don't have to buy Sword and Shield. I have to buy Sword and Shield and the DLC.
Yeah,
and so it's like it feels a little bit crummy when like you're telling me.
But you have to do that in Scarlet and Violet too, right?
Well, yeah, but you don't get what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, if I'm playing Scarlet and Violet, and I want to shiny hunt these legends, like you said, they're incentivizing you. Oh, well, you can get them shiny in Sword and Shield. Yeah, I just paid $90 on my copy of Scarlet and its DLC. I don't want to spend a $90 on a copy of Sword and its DLC.
Yeah, that's fair. That is fair.
That's so true.
Again, it's just, it feels like there's a lot of areas where, y'all know that there'll be people in the comments who say that I'm negative and I hate Pokemon or whatever else, whatever.
Yeah. You do.
I don't remotely. Y'all know I love Pokemon, but there are a lot of areas where I do feel like Game Freak takes steps back. Like, why are these not able to be shiny hunted when they have been in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, Sword and Shield, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon? Why are these why is there no battle facility? That has been, I know that the Frontier and the World the World Tournament is like long gone, but you always had a battle tower or a battle tree.
I think it's gone, man. It's done. They might be done with those.
Which is really dumb too, because that's a great way for VGC people to test out their team. So it's like that's a good feature.
But can't you just do that online though? Can't you just do that online? Isn't online play the ultimate battle tower?
Yes and no, because like, okay, so the issue is if I want to try out a brand new team and I've gotten myself to #1 on the master rank, well, trying out a
Sure,
new team
yeah.
puts me at risk at falling. Whereas if I test it, if I play test it in the battle tower,
Yeah, even
then
though
I
it's
can
a
go,
computer.
okay, I think this is ready to actually affect my score, you know?
Yeah.
Or if you're just like me and you don't want to battle against people and you want to use like all your Pokemon instead of,
Mm-hmm.
like 4, and you want to just enjoy
That's true.
battling, that's it. That's all
Yeah.
I would
That's
love
true.
to have
Yeah.
that. I love going into the place and like actually finding the trainers to battle and battling
Yeah.
them.
I do think
Just
that
fun.
they are very, and listen, we don't know what's going to happen next, right? What the new games are going to be like. So maybe that is, maybe the world tournament's around the corner. Actually, that's another thing I kind of wanted to talk about. Do you guys still think, like there's actually a Chargestone cave? There's a Chargestone cavern in this, and all of the
I
music.
kind of wonder if we should save this for Sunday.
No, let's talk about it a little bit. Let's just talk about it a little bit.
Just touch on it.
Okay,
Go for it.
so I don't even know how to cue this up. For the last 6
I don't know
months,
what you're thinking.
for the last 6 months, we've been talking about maybe there's going to be a Gen 5 remake. There have been, credible rumors by credible leakers, right? That's the thought process. But obviously, the Indigo disc is also, or Blueberry Academy, canonically is in Unova, right? So the thought process that I'm having now, after actually playing the Indigo disc, a little bit of it, and seeing all these physical locations that are direct references to the Unova region, like real life areas in the Unova region. For the record, I was right about, right? There literally were real life. There were actual locations in the terrarium that are based on Pokemon areas in the real world, in the Pokemon world, right? That was I guess that was real. But I
Good
guess
job,
what
Dusty. We're proud of you.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. What I'm thinking now though, like, are we actually not going to get a Gen 5 game? Could actually just be this was what it is.
Yeah, I will say too, something else that came out of this DLC is, hear me out here. Ku is very clearly, he knows stuff about the games. There were a lot of stuff he said was coming that did not show up.
Yes.
I'm glad you said it and I didn't.
And that is the part I think I want to bring up. He has been credible until a point, and I'm like, have we reached the point? Is he no longer?
Where's my PK Hex feature? Ku?
Does he no longer have that information?
I think
No, he definitely does, but there were like, because he very clearly pointed out, story spoilers that actually happened. He pointed out features and things that actually happened. So he proved absolutely he knows what he's talking about. But there were a lot.
Yeah,
of things
but
that
not
he
100%.
said-
He knows what he's talking about.
But yeah, there were a lot of things that he said that did not happen.
I think being in that like realm and seeing kind of like a little bit behind the scenes of stuff like that, I just think that a lot of stuff changes. That's honestly what I think. And I think maybe his strategy was to post things too early. I think like maybe if he had held on to some of that stuff before, and he would have never like ended up sharing it, and then it would have never known that it got cut or not. Because I think a lot of it just got cut, or a lot of it got changed, or it's like you don't fully understand what it is yet based on like small bits of information. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Like, you get like let's take Hydrapple for example. Like it's supposed to be Yamato Orochi, and that has 8 heads, and this has 7 heads.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, so is it going to have 8 heads or 7 heads? And you don't really know. And if you put out something like it has 8 heads before that, you know that it's based on that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
It just it ends up being like that, and then it kind of tarnishes a little bit of your record. I don't know. I agree with you.
But there's
Lumi.
some things that like I'm with you on that. Like specifically with he said that Hydrapple had 8 or 9 heads, and I'm 100% like I'm like he clearly knew what he was talking about. He just, like you said, maybe jumped a gun a little bit on the inspiration or whatever. But then there's some things that's kind of like how did you get that wrong? Like the PK Hex feature's the big one, and then in fairness too, it makes me go, will they, when they put in the update to give us this Pecharunt
will there
plot,
be an additional?
will there be other stuff? They did do that with Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl with adding in the GTS later. They did do that with Legends Arceus with like Daybreak bringing in some more features and stuff. So that's possible. And then that's another thing too, is like just the fact that is in the realm of possibility. There's even some Terra states that we were not just Ku was hinting at, but also the data mine of the game seemed to hint at a Koraidon and Miraidon Terra state.
Yeah, I never thought that was happening.
Yeah, all of
he never said that either, but
you guys are saying some real stuff. But I think
the data mine.
I think it's important though that maybe this is the turning point where we start, taking what he says with a grain of salt, because I remember the very first time that he said we're getting DLC, right, for Legends Arceus, and then we got just a little bit of an update, which
Daybreak,
which you could argue, okay, technically that's DLC.
I don't think that one counts because
I don't either. That is DLC.
I think a lot of this also has to do with how he puts stuff out and how people
interpret it.
Interpret his riddles, because a lot of it is absolutely true, and a lot of it is just like people overhyping little things that he said, which are not,
like Bug Dragon Diplin.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Bug Dragon Diplin thing, I don't know if he should have actually trolled people with that, because it kind of makes you not trust him, and that's not what we need, because then if people don't trust him, then they have a problem.
I am thinking, okay, I get the High Dragon. How is Volcarona in this design?
Yeah, I think it's just the heads or whatever. But see, he could have meant something by it.
What does it have to do with the heads? With
I know, but that's what I'm saying though. He could have meant something by it that just went over most people's heads. You know what I'm saying? We just don't understand it, and then it doesn't make it a good, hint, I guess. But it is what it is. I think that he can do whatever he wants because he's just a person and whatever. And
I don't think we're not entitled to anything. For sure.
I think I just want to I'm gonna tread carefully right now because we're not journalists, but we do cover information, right? That is theoretically supposed to be, or we're assuming a lot of this stuff that is sourced from him is going to be somewhat true, or we have to find the truth in it. Going forward into future games, he might not actually be as privy to some of this stuff as we think, or maybe he has been in the past. So I think going forward,
that definitely happens. It changes. People change. Their sources. So
he got his clout, right, which is great.
But at the same time, I've always been like this, and I feel like everyone should take maybe a step back and just think nothing is 100%
confirmed
all the time. It really isn't. There's always I always say 99% if it's very, very sure. But it's still there's still that 1% that can be something different.
So I mean, I still trust, especially when something's in development, right? He's leaking things that are in development. When he's leaking them, they're in development.
Because they
were supposed to be Terra states that got scrapped.
Yeah, Professor.
Yeah, that was my point exactly. Man, I think the Terra states thing. I don't know if it really got scrapped or if it was just
that's all it was.
Misunderstood. If it was misunderstood, oh my gosh, Ogerpon's getting these masks, and I do think that the Pikachu was cut though. So
that's what I meant was the Pikachu.
Yeah, Pikachu got one, and it was cut.
But how do we know that? By who? By whose standards?
Who?
Said what do you mean it was cut?
He said that it was cut for technical difficulty.
I do trust.
He said it was cut.
That.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's not he's not predicting it and then
the problem is that people will go they'll go extreme and then they won't trust them anymore, which is kind of sad, because it is true. I believe that's true.
Sure, so it's sad, but also I mean, I don't know.
I have other sources that confirm different things as well.
Well, that's a different thing, yeah.
Yeah, when it's corroborating things, then I'm like, okay.
If you have multiple sources, then that would, that's way more credible. I think I'm not anti anything. I'm just saying
absolutely.
Going forward, if we're going to get hype about some certain things, maybe we don't get as hype, because the expectation in my mind has been if he tweets it and it's kind of making sense, right? Okay, something's going to come from this. But if that's actually not the case, and some of the stuff that is hinted at or riddled or whatever doesn't actually come to fruition, sure, some of it might have been scrapped, but that is a good reason for why we shouldn't get so excited for it.
I just think the whole in development thing is a big point.
For sure,
absolutely.
For
if
sure.
things are in development, you just gotta
they're always subject to change.
We can get hype. We can really get hype. We know how to do it, like us.
I know how to get hype.
Also keep a little bit of a little salt with it. You know what I'm saying? Just a tiny bit of okay, this might not turn out the way I'm thinking.
So where do we stand right now when it comes to the 2024 game? Are we still thinking it's a Gen 5 game?
I feel like it's
because,
probably too big of a topic still right now.
But
to
just
talk
give
about.
me like a little bit of a juice, because honestly, I do still think so, but I get into my first battle in Blueberry Academy, and I hear Gen 5 music. Right, I'm seeing all these beautiful Gen 5 Pokemon. Right, all of the BB Academy people, their ace is a Gen 5 Pokemon. I saw Scrafty, I saw Excadrill, and then I run into not even Crystal Blue Crystal Cave. I go into Chargestone Cavern, literally the same name as Chargestone, whatever it's called, cave, right?
Chargestone Cave.
Yeah. Like literally, that is a 1-for-1 copy of the mainland Chargestone Cavern or Chargestone Cave. I'm getting confused, right? That's literally like in lore, in game, the characters, they base that fake location on a real location. That makes sense. But also, who's to say all these hints couldn't have really just been like, oh, what's the next game? The DLC is the next game, and it's going to be based on Gen 5. In which case, what the heck are we going to expect next year? Toby might be right. We're getting a Johto game.
I would say...
I would take that gladly, by the way. The Johto.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's a win-win.
I mean, look, if something Pokemon's coming next year and it's not Ilka and it's not Let's Go, I'm happy.
Yeah.
But I will say that I'm still on the Unova train. I'll admit it. I'm starting to kind of look down at the map and look at the stops and wonder if I should get off. I'm still on it.
I'm still on it too, because I'll give you this. We were just talking about corroborating evidence, and I have heard other things from different people as well. So it's not just, and Ku has not been clear about it either. So
yeah,
it's not like he's been like, "Yep, that's what's coming." So
right.
Dude, I want a Kanto game.
But
what?
Get out.
If it's Johto related, yeah, I want Johto and Kanto.
Now, I will say too, I did a short about this. I don't know if either of you saw it. I posted it like earlier this week. And in the short, I talked about, because it was after the trailer that we got last Thursday, like the last trailer we got before Indigo Disc released. And in it, I talked about how they gave us a glimpse at Chargestone Cavern. And I point out that Game Freak has a history of reusing assets. Like if you look at Hop's animation, he does this thing when he's talking where he's doing like this. And it was taken directly from Hal. Like Hal literally does exact same motion. Speed and everything.
So much so that I just confuse who they are. I don't even know the difference.
Well, and it didn't help that it was Hal and Hop.
Yeah,
like,
I know. The names
it couldn't have been like Robert and Tim. No, they had to go Hal and Hop.
I literally don't ever remember.
I say this to say, I think there's a chance that maybe Game Freak's doing this music and doing this stuff because they're about to reuse it. It was a nice way to give us our Part 2 DLC while also helping themselves to make their next game.
That's true. We saw with the Blood Moon Ursaluna, its theme being whatever the theme was from Legends Arceus, right? So that definitely could be true. That honestly, Lumi, that's true, because if they literally,
we'll definitely
that's a good point. That's a good point.
We'll definitely be.
We need to do like when we finish the games, like we obviously have a little bit of a not break in uploads, but break in where we'll see each other and record in a bit here, but when we come back from that, we should do like all right, where do we stand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
don't know if you want to talk about like the
there's more stuff to talk about.
Synchro machine.
Yes.
Is kind of like a segue.
Is there a page on your? Is there?
Yeah, I mean, if you could just even look at what we were looking at.
You saw the Rayquaza.
Yeah, it looks. I haven't played it, but it looks epic. But at the
same time,
it
a little.
I'm just kind of upset a little bit that it's like literally the Let's Go feature, but you're a Pokemon.
Oh, and there's some downsides to it too. Like you can find wild shinies, and if you find that wild shiny, well, you're a Pokemon. You can't catch it.
Oh, that sucks.
So
that's crazy.
You can kill it if you want.
Wait, so I'm confused. So you can't just return back to your trainer? I
guess you can, but you'll go back to where your trainer was. So like,
if
I do it right outside the Pokemon Center, and I run all the way down the route, and I see a shiny, Stantler, and then I turn it back off, I'm back at the Pokemon Center. So it's not going to be there anymore. So it will despawn.
Explain to people how it actually works. I haven't used it yet.
So you send out your Pokemon in the Let's Go feature, and you
Okay.
click both L and R. You have to get the device first. It's
Okay.
not like you can do this from the basic game. And you will become your Pokemon. You will play as your Pokemon. You will be.
You can do
your
it
Pokemon is
anywhere.
the character.
They are. If you have a shiny one, it's a shiny. Like you can do it
Okay.
anywhere on the map. It's
Anywhere,
shiny.
any Pokemon. Is it Kitakami and Paldea too?
I don't know about that. I don't think so. I think it's just a Terrarium,
Okay.
to be honest, but I'm not sure. But yeah, and then you can just fly around or walk around, and how you battle them is just like by pushing a button and they die kind of thing.
Okay.
So that's
that is
kinda
fun,
what I
and,
don't
and you
like
get
about it,
experience.
but yeah.
I don't know actually. I didn't pay enough attention.
I gotta
You
say,
can pick up items and stuff too.
I did love. I was listening back to our holiday party stream. Jake from Game Explain was there, and he was kind of advocating for some sort of like action-based combat system in a mainline Pokemon game. Lumi, you had suggested that it should just be like a bonus thing, and he had suggested that maybe it's like a raid feature. And I really do like. I've been thinking about that. I've been ruminating. Just like I kind of like that idea of like a feature like this, a Let's Go feature like this, where this is only in a raid battle or something, right? Rather than
I mean, I like it as a feature for sure.
Yeah.
I would
Oh
like it
yeah,
as
it's a
whole-
great feature. I just wouldn't want a whole game where I'm doing.
I
this.
would
No,
I
no,
would
what
like
I'm-
it as a whole game. I have no problem with it. I just have a problem with like the battle mechanics of it. Like if
Yeah.
it's just this, then I
well,
would
that's
be
what I'm saying.
very disappointed.
Yeah, I think this is the prototype. They expand on it where you actually have 4 different moves you could use. Your 4 different moves that you know whatever the Pokemon knows.
Yeah, but even that is just a little weak for me. Like it's not. I don't know.
Well,
I
I don't think it's going to be
If I
Smash
may.
Brothers. It's not going to be Pokemon. It's not going to be
What are the
Super Smash
odds?
Brothers.
What are the odds that this is the prototype is what we're basing this all off of, this argument that it'll be expanded upon? What are the odds that we get an expansion on it in Scarlet and Violet where it's just like, here's the final feature, you can now use it in Paldea and Kitakami?
I mean, if we're looking at Koo's stuff, like when he did that one post about what's coming next, and Paldea was on that list. It was on there, and I was like,
well, we know
I don't know
Paldea
if
stuff
we
will come next year. There'll be the little Mochi Mayhem thing with
and I mean,
Pecharunt.
I'm not going to talk about story spoilers or anything, but it feels like this isn't even done yet. So
Really? Wow.
yeah,
Bro.
so I don't know if Paldea or the whole Gen 9 idea.
Oh,
is
bro,
over yet.
more
Another
DLC.
thing too. Another
Oh,
thing
dude,
too,
I'm
though,
so into that.
another point to that too would be, this is a very small point, but this game is missing the Ultra Beasts, the Tapus, and the Kalos Legends, which isn't mandatory, but it is kind of, maybe there's like a small like just batch of like 25 Pokemon they re-add.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could be.
Dude, that's crazy.
But
honestly.
I mean, we can do like a whole episode on this. I just wanted to like touch on it a little bit because I will say that this looks amazing. If you scroll up, like the dude flying with Charizard, you can just fly throughout the entire, like, the terrarium, like whatever you want to do. You have free reign, and it's a pretty insane idea. Like everyone on Twitter is going nuts over it.
That
That's
is
so
crazy.
cool.
Wait, how far into the game do you have to get to do this? That is
Dude,
awesome.
just go to the Central Plaza and talk to the girl and you'll get it.
Bro, I wish Salamence
see-
was cooler when it flied.
You can see how this could be an awesome game, though.
Yeah, 100%.
Like this could be an awesome game. It's just
Ah.
the mechanics they would have to change.
Charizard had
Yeah,
an
I
attack.
don't know. Maybe. I definitely wouldn't want it to be one of the mainline games.
It would,
So-
it
but-
would be like a Let's Go kind of thing. You know,
I wouldn't want it to be that. I don't mind it being a feature in those games, but for it
Yeah,
to
a
be the
feature.
whole games.
Yeah, because
I'm fine if it holds over like to like the next generation. You know what I mean? Like they're
No,
just coming
what-
up with new ideas.
this is the
I'm-
solution. Because what would one of the coolest things in the anime is when like Ash would send out like Pidgeotto or whatever, and it would fly above him as they walk. They're all walking together. Butterfree's flying or whatever. Like you're basically, I could see a Pokemon game where your main character is still your trainer. You still have your team of 6, but you can choose to navigate through the world, and the rest of your team and your trainer would follow along, right? So it's not just Pokemon following the trainer, but you can play through the Pokemon world from the perspective of the Pokemon, and your trainer would follow along, right? I could totally see that.
I'm be completely legit with you. There's a lot of mystery dungeon fans out there. Can you just give them their game and let us get another Legends?
But I don't see how this is an issue.
They would just give us mystery dungeon and then we'd be screwed.
I don't understand how that's
the year they gave us mystery dungeon, they also gave us the
but
Sword
that
and
was
Shield
a
DLC.
remake. That was a remake.
Lumi, if you think about it,
It was one that they had to completely redo. Like it was a new game, even though the story wasn't new. It was a new game.
Think of it like this, guys.
Like
When you play through Legends Arceus, you're essentially most players are playing through that game on Weird Ear for like 50% of the time, Braviary 30% of the time, and then the other two, like whatever the other math is, right? You're playing through Legends Arceus as the Pokemon. And then when you're not, and then when you're as your trainer, 100%.
You're on the trainer riding the Pokemon.
Yes, Lumi, but what I'm saying, like, mechanically, you are Weird Ear. You're moving Weird Ear, and the trainer just holds on to it. And then when you are your trainer, you're using your Pokemon to, destroy boulders or, or hit a tree or whatever.
I think that's better.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what this could be. Like, I don't know. I think there is I think 100%, mostly because of the language. This isn't really that this isn't that risky of a prediction, but because of the language of the system being a prototype, I could definitely see Gen 10 or whatever's next to implement a feature like this, dude. And if we go back to Gen 5 and the whole dichotomy in Gen 5 is whether or not Pokemon battling is moral. To play through a Gen 5 Unova game, a Gen 9 Unova game from the perspective of your party Pokemon to actually prove that it's not immoral and then, right? I mean, like we are Momotaro brainwashing our Pokemon into thinking it's moral.
That's
now
fun.
I will say that's something to think about too. Is a big feature of the Unova games were the Dream World, where you did essentially play as your Pokemon.
Yeah.
Perhaps this is how they expand on that.
Bro, that's a good point. That's a really good point. Yeah. I don't know. And I, the only downside I see to this is that you're going to miss a shiny, that does suck.
That's a pretty bad
yeah, so I guess
downside.
when I said the trainer,
yeah,
when I said the trainer could follow behind you, or you could just easily switch between the two.
Hey, have y'all found shinies?
That would solve the problem. No, not yet.
I found two.
That's why you threw up.
Like 20 minutes.
What'd you get?
So it was crazy. I was walking around, and then I looked to my right. There's a blue Zangoose. So I grab it.
Dude.
No, it gets crazier too though. So then I'm walking. I'm picking up items. And then I look over, and there's a shiny Seviper.
Bro,
what are the odds it's those two?
That's insane.
That's crazy. And they're both great shinies.
Yeah, both great shinies.
That's crazy, dude. Are you gonna that's like a Soul Link. You gotta name them together.
What's funny too is the Zangoose is a girl and the Seviper's a boy, so it would be a Soul Link pair.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
That's crazy.
I know, right?
That's yeah. I thought you were gonna say Meryl.
Nah, I did get that. Meryl was my first shiny I found in Scarlet and Violet's base game.
My brain is has been rewired to see shinies when they're not there, so it'll be like a gaggle of whatever the Pokemon is, and then there'll be one Meryl or something else, and I'm like, oh, that pink Pokemon, it's shiny, it's blue now, and then I go, no, it's just Meryl.
Yeah, obviously the lighting's different in Chargestone Cavern, so I was doing a lot of that when I was running around there.
Interesting.
Yeah,
that's fun. I'm hoping to get some now that I have the shiny charm, because I finally finished the dex with the teal mask. So the teal mask, I finished it, and I got the shiny, and I'm expecting.
Well, the teal mask just gives you the teal mask dex. Just gives you the.
Right. I just meant with it. I ended up doing Aldea's too. Yeah.
Where would you should we do a quick little tier list?
I have one more thing to show you really quick. If you
I have one thing to say. Is it on your
go back to my feed really quick and just go to the top.
Hold on.
There is how what is it? Pecharunt?
Pecharunt, yeah.
Pecharunt. I want to say Pecharunt. It might be Pecharunt.
No, it's Pecharunt because it's a Pecha berry.
It's a Pecha berry. I know, I understand. But
so where is it, Soul?
It should be right at the top, close to the top. Yeah, just scroll down a little bit, like slow. Not that one, not that one. That's Airy, by the way.
Who?
But
From Team Star,
yeah.
Mhm.
the
How
the
wild
one
is
that
that?
has like all the makeup on.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh,
So
that was another thing I was thinking. I'm like, oh, and again, I don't. Maybe this is a story spoiler. I have no idea. It's a prediction. What if we see Kieran
Different
with his hair back? What if Carmine pulls her hair back and she looks
I'd love to
different?
see it.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
She honestly, I'm liking her a lot more now. She seems
Yeah.
remorseful. She seems like she is
She's
caring
your
about her
friend now.
brother.
She's
Yeah.
your friend now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Anyways, okay.
So go down one more. Another one. Not that. I think there.
What are
Go
you
up,
trying to
go
find?
up,
Oh, right here.
right here on
Yeah.
Matt's. Yeah, click that. Look. So
Oh,
look-
dude.
So he has a closed form and an open form. I think the open one is the one in battle. all the time.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love
But
it.
I love this.
That's cool.
This is perfect to me. This is if you're talking about tier list, this is like A or
This
S tier.
looks exactly like what Cardinal created. This looks
Yeah, pretty
identical.
close.
It's
It doesn't have
identical.
yellow eyes and it doesn't have like the lines through it, but it's
Sure.
it's still really nice. Like I love it like this.
It's
I
cute.
think it should just be like this.
That is
I
nice.
don't care as much for the open one, but the closed one, I love it.
I mean, it seems like this is what it is, and then it just like, it just opens up,
Mhm.
and you have this
I
like
was
dying poisonous peach
It
pet.
looks like a little baby.
I
throwing
was
a temper
afraid
tantrum.
that it would be upside down because you see in the open one it
Yeah.
is upside down,
Yeah,
but then it
Mhm.
flips. So
this is
it's
so
interesting.
cool. I mean,
That's
it
all I had.
doesn't even look like a Pecha berry though, right?
No, not really.
I mean, no, it
Yeah,
does.
but
It does.
The item you use to get it is a Pecha berry.
Oh, really?
Also, a Pechaberry is the peach equivalent
Sure.
to
Yeah.
what's in the Pokemon world, apparently. So.
I mean, it does look like it. It just looks like the leaves
a
have
peach.
have
Yeah.
rotted a little bit. The coloring could
guess
be a
so.
little bit more similar, I guess, but it's
Yeah.
also souring, so it's become darker. This one looks pretty similar.
Yeah, it's anime. So
Yeah.
anyway, that's him. I
That is
really
cool.
like that. That like bumps up that design. Like if I were to make a tier list, I would split those two designs. And
Yeah.
I'd be like, this one's it for me.
I like this Pokemon. Yeah, this feels like a mythical where it has like this corrupted form. This is nice.
It is cool that it gets a little two forms. I mean, it's kind of like makes up a
This-
little bit.
this
for
is good.
Terapagos. It's a shame.
Last night we went, it was like midnight. We just went outside to look at this like meteor shower that was happening, and we saw a bunch of like shooting stars, and obviously they're not
Meteor.
stars. Well, yeah, but I was thinking about Jirachi. I was like, I love Jirachi so much.
You should look at the Terra Blast move effect when you use it. It's
Oh,
no,
don't
I'm
Google
not saying
it.
to
I'm
actually
gonna
look.
save it.
No, I'm not saying actually look at it, but it looks like a meteor shower. It just
Okay.
made me think of it because you were like, last night I saw this, and I'm like, yeah,
That's what I saw last
kinda-
night. Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I saw the same thing last night, but in a different way. Anyway,
Dude,
Lumi, what did you have? 'Cause
Yeah,
I
what
don't-
else can we show
Oh.
people? There's so I feel like there's so much more.
I just wanted to end this on a. There's not really much more to be honest. I just wanted to end all this on a happy note and say Sceptile got shed tail.
Did it really?
There must be some like competitive people that watch this that really care about what you're saying.
Yes.
Thank
Scoot's
I hope
watching.
so.
To that one guy,
I hope
Yeah.
so, because to me that means absolutely nothing at all.
Scott cares. Scott watches us.
Scott
and
cares.
He cares.
All I care
Thank
about
you,
is this,
Scott.
Hey,
this
Scott.
signature move
You're
right here.
welcome.
Watch this. Bam!
Oh, that's cool. They all just kind of like tuck back in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
This
so
is
cool.
This is the high note right here. This Pokemon is epic.
I really do
This
like it.
Pokemon is so good.
Mhm.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Can't wait to get playing. I mean, you want to know something is with the Teal mask, it leaked beforehand, and that was so nice actually because I didn't have to cover any of those leaks. I had already done that. So instead of last night spending the entire night covering these leaks, I had to do that, and I could have played, but with the Teal mask, I played it. I actually got to play it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have so much work to do, and I'm hoping to finish up tonight. And
Oh
I'm
my
hoping to
gosh!
finish up
So when I
tomorrow.
search you, it pulls you up.
I know that happened to me
Heck
earlier.
yes.
Finally.
I might be back. You know what's crazy is that
Oh, it's big, dude.
I thought that it wouldn't happen because I'm literally being spam right now. I have posted nonstop since like since like 9 a.m. yesterday. Not even like.
And it wasn't working last night, so it changed overnight.
Yes, back baby. Let's hope.
Woo!
I gotta check it. Anyway,
That is perfect timing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do love this thing. I have a lot of work to do, but I want to just play this a whole bunch. Dude, I really wonder what's gonna be the game next year. That's stressing me out now.
It's a thought for another time.
Well, that's the nice thing is there'll be a nice little surprise.
Like I was so stressed last year.
I
What
saw
was
a
it?
tweet
When you guys told me Legends isn't gonna happen. I was like, "What do you mean? We're not getting another Legends game? What do you mean?"
I mean, I'm still not confident, but
No,
we're not.
yeah. But I'm just saying, like, when you guys told me that last year, I was like, we had a plan. Like, that's what like. That was that's it. You know, like you talk about this stuff so much, you convince yourself that it's real, and then when you find out it's not, you go, what? Like, what's happening?
this is a perfect example of what we were talking about earlier. That like you can have really hype expectations and all that, but don't ever set it in stone until it's actually confirmed.
And it also just goes to show, and Archaludon, we kind of touched on this, but it being a pseudo also shows this. Pokemon doesn't care about your stupid patterns.
Yeah.
Shut up. All the time I get these comments. No, because they've never. Shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Yeah.
Don't type that. You look dumb when you type that.
Yeah.
Don't type
They've never
that.
done this
Erase
before.
that
They've
comment.
done it one time. We can never
He's offending everyone.
The one I get all
me.
the time is like Legends game. They're like, if we get into the Legends game and it's Unova, there's no way that any of the Unova starters could be your starter in that game because that's not how Legends go. And I'm like, one game is not a pattern. One game is not. Two games is not a pattern.
Well, my thing too is like, because I get it. You kind of do need patterns to base predictions
for
and
sure.
speculation. Absolutely. But the thing is, like,
But I'm open to new ideas.
You have these people who will come in hot that are like, this is like, they'll tell you, you were stupid. You were leaving a dumb comment because you said this, and it's been like this for the last 2 years. And it's like, 2 years is not long.
And the best thing about being wrong is that we get sick Pokemon like Hydrapple. Literally, there was so much great art of what Hydrapple could look like. So much great art. Even
lived up to the hype.
V-Create art, like, they did something that was even so different from this because they're not.
I loved so many of them.
They're not following the leaks, and it was even still so sick. But this is even better than like all of it, right? It's not that it's better than all of it, but I'm like, this is great. I'm happy to get this, right?
Yeah.
All of that was
100%.
great. This is also great, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also, I don't know. Yeah. This is so cool. Oh, man. I'm excited to play. I got some stuff to do. So, a little update. We sent out like 75% of the holiday gifts. Those are already on the way. Some of you might have already got it. I have to go get international stickers. Not stickers, stamps.
Oh, hey,
It's
when
cool
y'all
that we're
get them,
sending
post
some
them on
international.
social media and tag us.
Yes.
Let us know.
Yes. We'll reshare. We'll do everything. I'm so excited for you guys to all see them, to get them. What I even did is I numbered them 1 through 100. So they're collectibles now, right? If you get
Nice.
number 1, let me know. If you get number 25, let me know. If you get, I don't know, you might get
Pikachu.
Yeah, that's true. Whatever the number is, it corresponds.
If you get
to a
number
Pokemon.
1, Dusty's gonna give you $1 million.
That is not true.
That's not true.
But yeah,
You won.
But it's never too late to become a Patreon supporter or to support us on YouTube through YouTube channel members. We want to continue to give back. We've got more bonus episodes. You can check out our whole back catalog of Secret Power episodes. Those are only available to paid supporters. But we also, I think the holiday gift went pretty well. You guys haven't even gotten them yet, but I'm thrilled. And I think we want to do more stuff like that in the future. So there's never a bad time to get in. And I don't know. I want to. And then also, we're gonna be recording. Yeah, in like 2 days, we're gonna be recording a couple videos for our first impressions, and those will be published throughout next week. I don't know. I feel like we have so many episodes that we should be posting that we have not posted.
You might get a bonus.
You might just
sometime
yeah.
I mean, this one's a bonus.
This is a bonus. Yeah, this is hopefully going out today, hopefully. But
Cool.
yeah. Anyways, signing off.
Sounds
Bye.
Click right here. Watch the next video. See you guys.
good. Enjoy.
It's on my face, I think.